with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill, he promised Char, but all he does instead is beg and shell. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as Char's been 9 and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to enjoy, like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran through to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His support is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Retrospective across the board, we charge the war because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machine. He's not in burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if Andrew fans chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Clawless Cat and fatty life and all his strife while forgetting that tits done well and they were right. With Janna he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Pre-stream's nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today, Friday 25th of October 2024. As you can see, Phil Burnell's online, his stream's online, and he's desperate to try and get people to turn up to his streams because no one's there. Look at him. Let's get some people in here. There are 35 people right now in there, and no one wants to say hi to Phil, apart from like one person. This Palsing guy, whatever the fuck he is. But yeah, Phil Burnell basically talking to himself essentially. Oh, look now, the demand for interaction has succeeded in Phil in getting people to talk to him. Oh wow, isn't that fucking amazing? Incredible stuff indeed. Jesus Christ, man. So yeah, Phil, not a great start to his day, I guess. I'm begging people just to fucking turn up and talk to him in his own fucking stream. You think somebody with 200,000 subscribers will be able to fucking generate some audience for our streams that they fucking do every day, but then you fucking go. No, you can't even scroll yet. You can't even scroll this fucking thing. Well, I'm trying to scroll up and down, but it's still the same fucking section. And this hasn't been like that since fucking over 30 minutes ago. Bloody hell. Yeah. Guys, I hope you're all doing well. Hope you enjoyed your week so far. It's Friday, the very final stream day of Phil's week before he does his, you know, he's got his day off tomorrow and all that jazz. Well, I would go through a couple of things first. You know, first of all, if you've not seen Phil's antics from yesterday during the day stream, it's quite impressive. First of all, like, he was so he had to it's so weird. So he had to kind of like bail during the stream yesterday, okay? He had to disappear because the dryer's arriving or whatever. What am I going to do? I have to play my game, but I have to beg for money and all that shit. And lo and behold, it's like I have to just bail from this right now and deal with things. So he didn't have to go get. He was at $70 on his stream. Sorry, my bad. He was at $70 on the stream, and he's telling people, guys, please contribute now. If you don't contribute now, there's probably no more time left. And Phil was hoping, Phil was praying for a contribution to come in and the goal to be hit, so he wouldn't have to come back, essentially. But that didn't happen, and so Phil basically told his audience, guys, please give me money while I'm gone.
Went that way.
Come on, hurry up. Hurry up, Paul.
Building somehow.
What is
it? Like, it looks like you're supposed to climb in here, but this looks like a dead end to me.
Who cares? What'd happen?
And I don't know what it is or how to get it.
I guess here.
And I don't see anywhere to go. We've walked the entire area, and I don't see anything else to do. So I'm completely at a loss at this point.
What point? I thought it was here left.
That I missed.
I forgot to say, hurry up,
like
Phil.
trying to speed
Here we go.
nation or whatever. Oh no, I'm not gonna do eating within a time limit. Get to the other side of the train wreck. Alright, at least we did it. We got to the checkpoint. You gotta understand, guys, I'm not in my 20s. I'm 42 years old. I can't be like trying to speed eat and stuff and get sick, you know. Oh, guess what? According to this, they're here. It says arrived. So I'm gonna check outside. Let's see if they're here.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Kill Dancing for a super chat who says, let's send this piggy to ban world. I mean, that could very well happen because Phil Burnell is kind of, he may get himself in trouble with what he's planned to do on Call of Duty later on because Kick doesn't seem to fucking tolerate Phil's ideas either. But let's not tell Phil that. Let's just have Phil potentially fulfill all the terms of service on both YouTube and Kick at the same time and just let him dig his own grave, you know. Good stuff indeed. But yeah, Phil, so remember, Cat is home. Phil is not home alone here. Cat is home. She could fucking do this all by herself. Phil could have just kept on working, but no, for some reason Phil had to like supervise.
I love Hulk Hogan's dick. My ass is so fucking stretchy. Oh no.
Jesus, man, the fucking flashbang goes off in his room because he opened his blinds
Mark my fucking words.
or his curtains, whatever.
Since it claims they're here, I'll pause the recording, and if there's time, I'll come back. But I'm gonna play you guys some clips. Okay, let's pause the recording.
Wait for it.
We'll see what happens.
Wait for it.
So I'm gonna play clips while you guys are gone, and I'll be back. Please support the stream. Let's see if we can still hit the streak. I don't know if we will, but let's go.
Please support
Okay.
the streak. I'm going to disappear for a while. This is raw Phil playing music, by the way. So, what happened during this was Phil would actually show up in both his Kick chat and his own YouTube chat occasionally while the installation was going on, trying to get people to give him money. Like, that actually happened. Like, I don't know, does it actually show up here? I'm trusting, wouldn't it show up like yellow or whatever if you can see Phil's typing or whatever? I don't know if it did it in YouTube, but it definitely didn't Kick. He was talking about how the progress was going with the fucking installation or whatever, and how nobody had given them tips yet or whatever. Jeez, man, but I don't know. But yeah, he has like some poorly cooking with a king crap or whatever. And then he returns. His triumphant return from whatever the hell this was.
Oh. So I got like, I'm out of breath because I was running all around and there's stickers all over the thing. I was ripping the stickers off the corners and everything. Oh, man. All right. Go ahead. Nope, by the way, 0 contributions, guys, which I knew. People in chat were the whole time were like, oh, someone's going to contribute. No one's going to contribute when I'm not here. But I mean, like, I knew that. So that's why I was telling you guys before this thing started, please, let's hit the goal. And now,
So he had a return, and he's not had to go yet, and he's still got some time. He's got 15 minutes to beg some more.
you know. What brand is it? LG. LG.
Oh, LG, it could be a smart fridge, or sorry, not a smart fridge, but a smart washer dryer combo after all. So Phil returns, and also he wants money, so he keeps reminding his audience of that.
Oh, I muted my TV.
Dumbass.
No, it didn't do anything with an app or anything. I don't even know if there is an app for it. There very well might be, but we haven't done anything with that yet. It just arrived. My wife's going to do a batch right now because we have to wash a bunch of sheets. Bedding.
I mean, let's be honest, the present's for her. It's not really a present, it's basically something to fucking keep her busy. And, you know, make her use, so make sure her presence in the Snort Fort is she's earning her keep, essentially, by doing that. What the hell?
$70 in contributions. We need.
Hold on. Oh, yeah, here we go. More begging.
All right, so guys, this is it. This is the true finale. The true final countdown. Last chance for you to contribute. We're at $70 in contributions. We need 80 to hit the goal, continue the streak, crush the goals, and crush the trolls. Let's not have the streak end. Last chance. Let's do it. All right, I'm back. I'm back for like maybe 20 minutes. And I'm dead. I immediately made noise and died because I came back.
Which wasn't very clever, admittedly, of course, you know, but yeah. And then so he comes back, he's like, oh, I can pour sand and walk over the rocks or whatever, and it's kind of boring as hell. And then he gets a little bit desperate when it comes to the contributions again. And he offers a bribe.
I don't have any asthma medicine. No. Well, I have the pills that I have no idea how to use. They never explained how to use the pills, so.
Round about here, here's an idea, an ultimatum.
Rick, your name when it's a D&D page. It's literally a page out of Dungeons and Dragons. How about this? I'm gonna make an offer.
Here we go.
For those watching on Kick right now, if someone on Kick dumps enough gifted subs for us to hit the goal for today, I will give you the coveted OG badge. But you must do it now. That would be what? 16 subs? If you drop 16 subs on Kick right now, I will give you an OG badge. There you go. That way the streak will continue. One-time offer only, because no one has a way to earn that yet. There you go. That would be 16. Yeah, that would be 8. That would be enough. Yep, 16 gifted subs would be enough to hit the goal.
And you'll never believe what happens.
Let's see if anyone takes the offer.
You'll never guess. You'll never guess, guys.
Yambuka says this is a classic tactic. Well, I learned from the best. Ladies and gentlemen, Rend326 or 324 just gifted 16 subs on Kick. Rend has earned the ultra coveted OG badge, and just like that, ladies and gentlemen, it's magic. We hit the goal for today. I knew it.
I knew it, Phil. You had to beg and bribe someone into doing it. Jesus, man. That was that. So Phil's acting like, oh, I'm super successful. I mean, Brian. So Brian A in the chat has recently got a pay rise. I'm pretty sure they probably didn't have to beg their boss to give them a pay rise and then celebrated it. You're like no, they earned that pay rise, you know. Phil didn't really earn this. When you're begging your audience to fucking give you money instead for something in return. Like, what the hell? This is like, we have not seen Phil this desperate in a long time. And that little thing, oh, I'll learn from the best, Kino Casino, where his little shout out to Kino Casino, who basically have inspired him to beg like they fucking beg about him, you know. But Kino Casino did not have very nice things to say about Phil Burnell recently. Yeah. I don't know if you've seen this, guys, but check this out.
All of Phil's money goes to WWE champions, Jin, and all of Phil's money goes to WWE champions, Jin, and DoorDash. That's it. That's what everybody in games. That's what everybody was like. Where does Phil's money go? Where's the mystery? Like, there's the mystery.
Well, yeah, but we figured that out in 2021 when the bank leaks. When the bank leaks came to light, we then discovered, okay, we have definite evidence. This is conclusive evidence where we suspected where the money was going. Lo and behold, here's where the money's going. We didn't actually think the gacha game in Spinner would have been as bad as it was. But yeah, it was. It really was. Yeah, September 2021, we had our answers to the questions, and yeah. But this would not be the worst thing that the Kino guys would say. In particular, Ashton. So Worski seems to be quite warmer towards Phil compared to Ashton.
Well, everybody knows Phil is boring, Z. Like, Phil is just like, for the people who do watch him, it's like, okay, this guy plays video games. And it's like a distraction. Nobody is like riveted by Phil. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we've tried to like grow Phil into something. We've tried, like, I've pretty much tried everything.
We had fun yesterday. I had a lot of fun yesterday, but his shows are gaming streams. That's it.
But it's like, holy brother, Phil. Like, Phil is what he is.
Phil knows. Phil's not trying to be something like the game streamer.
I think that God's honest truth is Phil is just wound up so fucking tight. Just so tight because of all the A-logging and the trolling and all the shit he's dealt with, that he just can't relax.
He just stays on his own lane and does his own thing.
Just, you know, it's just like he's locked down in his own lane, in his own niche. We've tried to bust him out of it, but it just feels like he's been trapped over there in isolation way too long.
Maybe the Kill Stream movie will open him up.
I think it's foolish to think that we could open up Phil. I thought, you know, maybe we could get something out of Phil, but
yeah,
it's hard. It's hard, guys.
That last quote.
You can't change Phil.
Exactly.
That last fucking line, though. they done their best to milk him or whatever. No, not milk him, but yeah, they tried their best to work with him. And it turned into an impossible task because Phil Burnell is just who he is. And Ashton seems to have had enough. Most of Kino's chat seems to have had enough. Worski seems quite warm to him for some reason, whatever, you know what I mean? But yeah. And it's kind of funny because I thought, you know, people... for the longest time, I thought my first experience of seeing Andy Worski was on Kino Casino. But lo and behold, it turned out I'd actually seen him before. It's just that his appearance was so short, I didn't realise it. I didn't realise Salt Pappy was the guy that Andy Worski got knocked out by. But yeah, this is the first round of the boxing, the YouTuber content creation, boxing event, whatever. And Worski in round 1, after 16 seconds, gets absolutely rocked. It's just begun. There's 3-minute rounds. We're 10 seconds into it. There. And then bang, bang, bang. Bang one more. Does he know what planet he's on? Wait for it, wait for it. So yeah, Meow blocked. I assume they created that video, and it was pretty funny. The replay, like the slow motion replay, like this is a very impressive knockout, guys.
The first, and then shut the lights out with the second.
That was a very final punch. You didn't see also the couple before, but yeah, that was like the second hook from Salt Pappy. You know what I mean? And it's just that ended it. You know, like that's a potentially dangerous fall as well. When your head bounces off the ropes like that could be really damaging. And like he wasn't completely knocked out, as in like, you know, lost consciousness or whatever. But yeah, it was a very impressive combo. But 16 seconds and that was it.
Him with the first, and then shut the lights out with the second.
Hello, TikTok.
That's a Usyk move. The double left hook.
Very impressive stuff indeed. But yeah, so I had seen Worski before, it turned out. I just didn't realise it was him because he was barely in the fucking fight. 16 seconds, that was him done. But yeah, I didn't realise that was actually Worski, and it was like 16 seconds, one and done, that was it. But there you go. Phil is showing an empty chair. He's wearing the Sonic shirt. Well, I guess Phil's live. I didn't realise that, my bad. Jesus Christ, this fucking intro. This stupid intro. I just put him on pause. Let's just make sure it's quality on 1080p. Let's make sure we're at 1.5 speed as well. And I guess we really should just get a bingo card picked and sorted. So, on that note, the very first number in chat I see will be the number for the bingo card we used to randomise and all that shit, so no pressure. But somebody please pick a good number. The first number in chat I saw, Chris Sizemore, you were first. You just beat Eddie to suggest a number. As you can see on the screen, you can see the chat, the screen verifies what I'm saying because Chris was before Eddie. So Chris Sizemore says 890. We will use Chris's suggestion, hopefully it's a good one. If it fails, then we're going to blame you. So no pressure, but it better win. So this is today's bingo card we have for today's show. Thank you very much, Chris Sizemore, for suggesting the bingo card. We need Phil to say, actually, alright, on demand, comment, and in fact. The second row is Phil either saying or doing Q&A, him saying hate to say, voted, him standing up randomly, and him saying hilarious. I think we've got to stand up already because we've just seen Phil walk away and then walk back like 2 minutes into this or something like that. So yeah, stands up is a guarantee. Congratulations, Chris, you have at least one guaranteed tick so far. And we need Phil to say hilarious. The third row is Phil saying engagement, subs, king, him giving a thumbs up, and him messing with his phone. The fourth row is Phil saying dude, addition, feedback, him getting at least $100+ in support, and contributions. The fifth and final row is Phil saying obviously. Here's the thing. Literally, nonsense, and finally, million. Millions on the board, guys. You know what that means. If Phil says million, we get to enjoy that short. Because it's an interesting fucking number. But there we go. So that's today's bingo card. I think it's a good, strong bingo card. I think it's a perfect sort of bingo card for us to go into for his final bingo of Phil's working week. Obviously, he is going to be off tomorrow from doing any streams, so there's no bingo tomorrow, and bingo will not return until Sunday. So let's see if we can finish on a strong, let's see if we can finish on a high, let's see if we can finish with yet another full house. As you can see, the bingo prize fund is up to $342. As I said, a quarter of my YouTube money gets added to the bingo prize fund as well. For every full house, I add $10 to it anyway by default, but of course I also add a quarter of YouTube money I'm making as well. And as well as that, a good chunk of this money as well, bear in mind, the YouTube prize fund is also made up of, tips. Also, sometimes I get a tip and they say, please add this amount, please add that amount to the bingo prize fund, which is what I've been doing anyway. So as we've been going along, we keep adding to it, and so on and so on and so on and so on. We have 1 week left of bingo to see if we can build up that bingo prize fund even higher. Because at the end of the month, which is Thursday the 31st of October, we're the very final day of the month, and on that day, we're going to see where the bingo prize fund shall stand, and after bingo that day, we're going to have a marble race to determine who gets to take home half of that bingo prize fund. If you want to have a chance of winning half that bingo prize fund, though, you've got to make sure that you've left a comment in the community post, which is linked in the description of this live stream. If you haven't done that yet, do it before the end of the month. It's the same community post which has been up for the last few months, it's been there for like 4 months now or whatever, so yeah, some people have been leaving multiple comments because they're not sure if they had a comment before. Half the time they do, but it is what it is. I always check anyway. I mean, as long as nobody's changed their bloody fucking name or whatever, it should be alright. There should be no duplications or whatever. But yeah, there we go. And so fingers crossed, it could be you. Every single person in Server 1 Bingo has all said the same thing. They never expected they would be the one to win Bingo that day, or that month or whatever. But you got to be in it to win it, as the old saying goes. Anyway, there's a variety of ways to help us on our way to try and get a full house. For example, if Phil snorts, burps, or begs 10 times before he starts recording for his shitey gameplay, that gives us a free space. And if we get 100 likes on this bingo stream before we finish playing bingo, not only will that gives a free space as well, but you guys also get to enjoy the bubble animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate 100 likes. So you guys are in full direct control of one of the ways we can get a free space. The rest are controlled by Phil and his bizarre body functions as well, so I'm begging like the little bitch that he is. And of course as well, for every 5 new members we get a free space on the bingo board. We're starting off the stream today at 141, so if that goes to 146, that'll give us a free space, and so on and so on. So there we go. I think I've covered all the bases. The only thing left for me to do is just to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
Scotland forever!
It makes you proud to be fucking Scottish. On that note, it's time bingo. Good luck everybody, here we fucking go.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to an epic day, because today is a double new release day. And to be honest, we haven't had many of these this year. Usually there is a huge amount of giant release days in the fall. This has been a really slow one, but finally today, with the release of Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and Sonic X Shadow Generations, we got some good stuff going on. All right, I hope that you guys are excited. I'm excited for a fun and full day of gaming goodness. But before that, we've got an excellent level 1 podcast. It's going to be more laid back. First off, if we hit our goal, we're going to live on stream order some food for today's episode of DSP Tries It. But I'd also like to give you guys a little bit of a recap of how yesterday went with Dead by Daylight, A Quiet Place, and yes, I even did a preview of Call of Duty. Very good. Thank you.
Was there a snort in between that clapping?
A Quiet Place, and yes, I even did a preview of Call of Duty. Very good. Thank you all. Great show coming up on today's episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
His preview of Call of Duty is just him clapping randomly. He's been clapping to himself a lot lately. Like he needs attention and praise or whatever in audio form. He reads a chat and he sees the chat loves him and he sees the money they're throwing him and whatever, but nobody's actually just there to applaud him, so I say applaud himself or something. What the fuck? Yeah, I see Bro Side Phil is in the stream already being grossed out by Phil. I quit the wrong name. Chatting at the same time. But Bro Side Phil's here. Bro Side Phil will be streaming in about 90 minutes time, I believe. He's starting his stream in 90 minutes time or so, 95 minutes time from this point in time. So yeah, I will live redirect you guys to Bro Side Phil's stream once the bingo is all done and dusted. I think you're doing 2 things, aren't you? You're reacting to this as I don't play, I think, and you're reacting to something else. I'm pretty sure I've seen the thumbnail saying let's do both or whatever, you know. So I think one of us decided don't play. I'll let you plug. I'll let you show your shit. You know, you're able to show your shit. So yeah, I'll live redirect you to what Broside Phil's doing once the bingo's all said and done. But I mean, it might be a while though, because as well as a podcast, we do have marbles afterwards as well. So we might be catching up with Broside Phil's stuff a wee bit later than we usually do, because we've got some marbles afterwards as well. So let's not waste too much time. Let's just crack on with the bingo. I thought I fast forwarded this crap. Did I? For God's sake. What is it? Crappy music.
All right, I hope you're all having a great weekend. It just began, of course. Today is Friday, the 25th of October, 2024, and it is a big double release day. I'm excited for today. I know that you guys are too. You know, Call of Duty alone is going to bring the hype. I played Black Ops 6 beta back a couple months ago and tried it out on my gaming PC, and it ran absolutely beautifully. Like, it was really, really good. And I had a great time with it. Getting, you know, dominating the leaderboards, winning the matches, and being top 3 almost every
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
single match that I played, you know, because of 120 hertz and because of the controller I was using as well. You know, it really does have a big impact on it, I feel.
And there he is, standing up.
Burger.
Hooray!
Previously, I'd always just played on the standard controllers on console, but now I've got this Elite 2 gaming controller with the raised stick. See that? That the aiming stick is raised and then the movement stick is rounded. What do they call that? Convex? So it's a convex instead of concave stick there. And having the triggers basically be very short depressed. So maximum response time using the controller. So
Oh, that's a shame. His controller's depressed.
between this and playing at 120 hertz, I did really, really good in the beta. And so,
That snort. That particular snort was juicy. I feel we need to hear that again. Hold on.
and playing at 120 hertz, I did really, really good in the beta.
Ooh, there we go. No, hold on a second.
120 hertz, I did really, really good in the beta.
No, hold on. And normal speed's interesting as well, but I think we need to closely look at that some more. Let's boost that volume, and let's slow it all the way down to 0.1 speed. Jesus. There we go. I do apologise for that. I couldn't help it. It's been a while since Phil's had a snort that robust. What can I say? We'll go back to 1.75 speed. We'll crack on, mate.
And so, I had a great time with that over the summer. I really did. So, now, fast forward to today, the game is finally out fully, and I'm very excited for that. I hope that you guys are too. I think it's going to be a great time. What are we doing today? Multiplayer, of course. Now, the thing is, people are like, are you aware that Black Ops 6 has a robust 8-hour campaign? You know that people are playing zombies and are loving it now. And I'm like, yeah, I had the feeling this year is a big comeback year for Call of Duty. I'm feeling it. You know, last couple of years, they floundered. Vanguard was a humongous flop. And you had Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, and it's like, geez, when will they finally do something, you know, a little different? And even though Black Ops 6 is the 6th installment of the series, of this IP, I do feel like this game is going to do it better. Like, playing the beta, it felt so much better than Modern Warfare 3. So, I'm feeling good about this. And obviously, I'm excited because it's multiplayer, it's competitive and fun. You know, you get to unlock so much fun stuff playing Call of Duty, different loadouts and weapons. You can challenge yourself. I'm going to do only handguns this match. I'm going to do only knife kills this match. I got to, you know, try to make top 3 on the leaderboards. And it's fun to do that. Instead of just playing it as, oh, let's just play and win, to play it as, oh, let's actually challenge with this thing that we're trying to do. It makes it much better, in my opinion.
But yeah, but Phil, the challenge side of thing is one thing, naturally, but you won't do these challenges unless there's some sort of financial reward for you. And from what I understand, I think it was Duty posted like the terms of service. Hold on, Duties. There we go. But he posted like a screenshot of the terms of service, I think, from Kick. Yeah. We encourage all users to be aware of and adhere to the legal requirements regarding gambling activities in their respective regions to ensure compliance with local laws. Whether you're permitted to stream gambling games online, like online poker or online blackjack, depends on the laws and regulations of the country in which you're located. For example, you can't... I think I could play poker online because I'm in the UK, but America banned that, so if you're in America and try to stream yourself playing poker, I don't think you can anymore, at least not for money. Wasn't that a thing where you couldn't play people online anymore in America? Because they stopped allowing that. At least, you know, for actual money, I think that's the thing. But anyway, streaming of gambling on Kick with other users' tender is strictly prohibited. This includes any form of buy-in via sweepstakes and lotteries. Sub-only competitions, weighted giveaways are not permitted. That particular paragraph right there is the most important thing. The fact they use the words buy-in. So Phil Burnell is really hoping, and he's convinced that kicks allowed this kind of thing. No, not really. Like, if wouldn't, to me, Phil's whole entire idea of trying to fucking do like some sort of bounty system where his audience will promise him money if he does a certain thing. I mean, the fact that Phil bans people if they don't fulfill what they promised means that he's doing his... It does fulfill, doesn't it? You'd think. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Make of it what you will. This is the terms of service on Kick Enemy, and Phil's convinced that's perfectly fine because Kick loves gambling. That's his logic, that's his rationale. I guess we'll find it later on.
So I'm excited. That's the whole first stream today. After this podcast ends, around 3 hours of Call of Duty Black Ops 6 multiplayer. And of course, later tonight, you got yet another big new release. Sonic X Shadow Generations, which is a game that originally I thought it was just a re-release of Sonic Generations with some extra levels, but apparently not. It's actually a whole new game. Starring Shadow the Hedgehog. His basically first exclusive new game in so many years, right? I mean, when was the original Sonic or Shadow the Hedgehog game in the early 2000s? So it'll definitely be interesting to play through that.
Thank you very much to Chase for becoming a bingo baddie. Big ups to you. That means we need 4 more for a free space, not jazz, but more importantly, you're the newest bingo baddie member. I'll need to try and remember to add you to the list of bingo people. In fact, I'll do that right now. While the bingo continues, I'll add you right now because the end screen, and I always forget. To add new members during a stream when it gets to the end screen. So I'll do that right now before I forget. But thank you, Chase, for becoming a bingo baddie. Enjoy your wee crown, your wee inflatable. Enjoy your
fucking inflatable fucking crown.
There you go. I still have that button. And enjoy your little emotes as well and all that jazz. Thank you very much.
And see what it's like. Of course, I'm going to be playing the Shadow campaign first. I know that there's a Sonic Generations re-release in there too, but definitely the Shadow content is the new content that you're going to want to check out first, right? So that's going to be tonight's late stream, and so double new release day, so hype. But at the same time, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to direct your attention right here.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
35 straight streams, hitting the goals and crushing the trolls. They are so upset that they are going around spreading rumors, literally blatantly making shit up, and or not getting the joke. Every day there's a new narrative with them because they can't...
Excuse me? Excuse the fuck out of me? Oh, we encourage your dent heads to fucking go bankrupt so you can get money. It just gives us more content. And it makes you look more desperate. Apparently we're mad. Like, based on what? Phil, show me somebody who's mad.
Literally blatantly making shit up and or not getting the joke. Every day there's a new narrative with them because they can't say anything about this, so they have to make something else up. So today, the new narrative is, oh, don't you know that Kino Casino hates Phil? And
nah. Kino Casino, no, let me guess, Light Razin.
Hey, the whole thing was a joke. Yeah, you've been saying this for 2-3 fucking months. The funny part is, they don't get the joke. They still think that Triple P trying out the Krabby Patty and making fun of me not eating it actually is like legit and that he hates my gut. They believe that. So they don't get that they get baited every day.
I don't think any of them hate you. I just think Ashton's starting to lose patience with you, and I think he's more frustrated with you than Worski is. You know, I think Worski can tolerate you more than Ashton can. But no, they definitely don't hate you though. I just think that he finds you very frustrating to try and do, go into business with. That's my interpretation of it, but hate's a very strong word, Phil. Nah, they definitely don't hate you. No.
But that's what I mean, like, that's how they are. They're actually that dumb that they're the only ones not in on the joke. You have to be a detractor to not understand the joke, and it just makes it funnier. Get it? So, yeah, this is just really funny. These people are so dumb that they believe that shit. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, it's funny because look what happens when success is prominent and imminent. They have to basically create and manufacture drama because it doesn't exist.
Phil, we just fucking... It was basically a Kino Casino stream. They said something about you, and the detractors clipped it and just showed people what they said. That was it. We didn't make Ashton say the things he said.
So today, folks, will be stream number 36, this very stream. If we hit the goal on this stream, we're going to order food from Firehouse Subs. And I'm going to order several different ones.
Give me your money.
Give me your money. Turkey sub. And then I'm going to order...
I mean, technically I mentioned subs, so...
Burger. 2 different subs that we're going to pick together. We're going to look at the menu and select the 2 subs together so that we can get it on order for later today. And then I might even get like something else too. So we'll see. But basically what I want...
But Phil, to do that, you're going to need to make sure the goal's hit. You've not hit the goal yet, Phil.
to do is have like a tasting test of several different subs. Because I've only had the club on a sub and a chicken sub from Firehouse before. And that was ages ago. I haven't had Firehouse in so long, right?
Has it been a million years?
So, let's do it. Guys, here's the deal. I know that right now we're building up, right? We're building up viewership. We're going to get many more people as, you know, I boot up and start playing Call of Duty. But let's hit the goal as soon as possible. I want to order the food on this podcast. So that way it's already set and we don't have to interrupt Call of Duty later. So let's get it going. Please, support the stream in some way. And by the way, this is something that we updated yesterday. Literally every kind of contribution now counts.
And it doesn't really, but I think it doesn't make sense though. Phil, when he gets a membership, knocks off like $1 off it because YouTube, you know, take a third of it. But he won't do that with Super Chats, which YouTube also take a third off. So he's tallying up the full entire amount of a Super Chat, right? And includes every single cent or dollar, whatever, in the Super Chat. Even though YouTube takes a third of that, but he will take off the YouTube side take of the memberships. Which essentially means that Phil didn't actually hit his streak after all, because like, I mean, as I said, like, he has switched to goalposts so many times, I'm confused what sport we're playing. So he'll only take off the YouTube cut for memberships, but not for Super Chats, even though YouTube takes a cut of everything YouTube related. But and then he's going to count fucking members now and Super Chats and subs and kick or whatever and everything. It's so confusing. It's just so weird. And then he's going to fucking make up fake tips to pretend to hit a fucking goal as well.
Super chats, super stickers, memberships, and gifted memberships on the YouTube side. All of those things count towards the goal. Okay?
Give me your money, give me your money.
Subs and gifted subscriptions to the community. They count on the kick side. And tips for everyone, because anyone can tip, also count towards the goal. So I'm counting absolutely everything, okay? And I hope that this will now allow people to have flexibility however they want to contribute. You don't be like, oh, I don't like YouTube, or man, I don't want to support Kick, or man, I just don't like PayPal. You have so many ways to contribute now, and all of them count. So
give me your money,
let's get it going. All right, let's get some support rolling in. We got nothing so far today, but let's get that momentum going. All right.
Nothing so far. Hell yeah, I got some contributions before I fucking began.
Right. Remember, on the Kick side of stuff, there's actually some cool things. If you become a paid sub for the first time, like you've never paid for it, you pay for it yourself, you join the Founders Club. Right now, I think we have 53 founders out of the 100 that are available, so there's still like 40 some available, where you get a cool, unique badge next to your name to show that you're part of the founding group of supporters of this channel. In addition, if you gift 25 or more subs to the community on Kick, you get a cool, unique chat crown that shows that you're part of the VIP club. All right? So there's some cool things you can get on the Kick side for contributing if you're some of the earlier contributors. All right? So, yes, let's get those goals hit as soon as possible. That way, I can order the food. That's what I want to do. I want to order the food.
Give me your money,
give me your money. Play Call of Duty, and it just shows up later. The idea is we're going to play Call of Duty all afternoon, and then when I'm done around 4 p.m., then I'm going to have a DSP Tries It episode of Firehouse subs trying various different subs live with you and telling you what I think about them. Okay? So there you go. All right. So you might say, well, what topics do you have today, Phil? I don't have a lot. Because to be honest with all of you, I might want to end this podcast on the earlier side to play more Call of Duty.
Excuse me? Phil, we've got a bingo team on. You better not fucking end early.
I'm actually, like, fiending to play Call of Duty. All right? By the way, Perry the White, getting things started today, gifting 5 subs over on Kick. And then Rare Tricks following suit, gifting 2 subs over on Kick. To start off with 7 subs on Kick this morning. Thank you, guys. So let's get you on the leaderboard. Perry the White gifted the 5, so he's going to be the top sub gifter. And then between the two of you guys, that's $35 in contributions. Thank you so very, very, very much. Like I said, I don't think it's going to be an issue today. I think we're going to hit these goals relatively quickly, and we're going to be able to order the food and everything right away, okay? Very good. Okay, so what I'd like to briefly do is talk about yesterday, because yesterday was a very interesting day, and then I want to tell you about what arrived yesterday and what we did with it, because people are asking, which is kind of funny. And then we're going to, talk a little bit about the schedule for the week, and then just some Q&A, and then whenever that ends, we're going to start with Call of Duty. All right? So yesterday was basically the final day of kind of like downtime stuff. Meaning, me trying to fill time until these new releases came out. So first stream, I played A Quiet Place: The Road Ahead again. Now, I played it the day before.
Oh, yeah, second. Phil said hilarious earlier on. I missed it. My bad. He said hilarious when he was talking about the detractors and trolls and them reacting to Kino Casino and what they said about Phil. He said hilarious earlier on. I completely missed that. That's my bad. I just saw it was on the square on the board, and I thought, shit, I didn't take that off, so my bad.
And honestly, it's not a bad game, but it's also not groundbreaking. It's basically one of these survival horror games where it's first person sneaking. You can't really attack the enemy at all. You just have to avoid it. Whether that's just sneakily going around it, disarming traps so they don't make noise, throwing items to distract the enemy, etc. Okay? The game is not bad, and the plot actually got pretty interesting yesterday. Although, admittedly, there was this weird mechanic where they give you a sandbag, and they're like, you have to put sand down to walk. But then I stopped putting the sand down, and I just walked slowly, and it didn't change anyway. So I was like, I don't get it. Like, why do you need the sand? I'm a little confused. Maybe it's only for like the harder difficulties or something, but I don't know. So here's the deal. Yesterday was a very suspenseful stream. Why was it suspenseful? Well, yesterday, while I was streaming A Quiet Place, also I was having delivered to my home a new washer-dryer combo. Much to the gratitude here that I have for all of you, because the only reason I was able to get that for my family is you. You and your overwhelming support over these last few months have allowed me to start doing things around here that I pretty much should have already done but couldn't afford. You know, our washer-dryer was over 10 years old, warranty expired, and was running down, constantly saying uneven load, constantly spinning and not finishing its cycle. It was just a nightmare, all right?
If it wasn't your washer and dryer in the first place, would the warranty even be valid? Because that washer dryer was there when you moved in. So how would you be able to use the warranty for it if you didn't buy it in the first place? I don't get it. Also, Phil, you've been making 6 figures every single year on YouTube for the last 15 years. You have been in Seattle now for over 10 years. And you've been making good money, and yet you never thought at one point in time to try and set money aside for household essentials. Because it all went to the usual suspects. DoorDash, WWE Champions, alcohol.
So, we got a new washer-dryer, and it was going to be delivered at some point in the afternoon, like around 2:15, 2:20, or it could have been delivered later, but we didn't know. So as I'm streaming A Quiet Place, right, I'm telling everyone, hey guys, you know, we want to have the streak continue. We don't want to have the streak die. It's 30. It was a 33 at that point, right? Like, there's no way we want it to die now.
Give me your money.
Especially after
Give me
3
your
weeks,
money.
you know, we want it to continue. But I knew that playing A Quiet Place, I wasn't going to have as many people there, and I didn't. You know, yesterday the attendance wasn't as great as a normal day when I'm playing a more high game. So we were basically like 2 hours into the stream, and it's like 2:15, 2:30 p.m. And I'm checking, and it's telling me the delivery guys are on the way. They're like 2 stops away. They're 1 stop away. So I'm just telling everyone, listen, at this point, you know, I really don't want it to end, but it might. But when this arrives, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the stream on, you know, play like some best of clips, and then I'll come back if there's extra time, and we'll see what happens. So the washer-dryer did get delivered around 3 p.m., and it was a smooth process, and the guys who did it were really good and professional. They actually even hooked it up properly because, see, I don't know anything about, you know, setup of washer-dryer.
What a surprise.
Or anything. Our previous washer-dryer had the dryer on the left and the washer on the right because of the placement of the stuff in our washroom. Our water hoses and hookups were on the right-hand side, and the air duct for the dryer was on the left side, so that's how they had set it up.
Who fucking
well,
cares?
What they ended up doing was saying, listen, this washer-dryer, their doors open in a way that if we have a dryer on the left, washer on the right, those doors are going to clash. So you're not going to be able to take your wash out and put it right into the dryer. You're going to have to hold it all soaking wet, close the door, and then come over here and open it. You can't just transfer. So what they suggested is, let's swap the layout, but we're going to give you extra long connectors. Like, we have them. And I was like, that sounds good to me. I mean, they kind of went above and beyond to make sure that the setup was good. And they even measured, and the door was a little messed up. So they like kind of fixed the door so that the door can open all the way with the positioning of the washer dryer. So it worked really well, okay?
Did you tip them?
So they left, and then I came back up here, and it was like 3:30, 3:40 p.m. So I had like maybe 25 minutes left on the stream. And I said to everyone, listen, I definitely don't want the streak to end. So what I'm going to do is make an offer you can't refuse. If someone drops enough subs on Kick right now for us to hit the goal, and it was 16 subs, I'm going to give them an OG badge. If you don't know what an OG badge is, basically on Kick, there's different levels of badges you can give out to your viewers. And the OG badge is essentially just supposed to be the badge that you give out whenever you want. It's not meant to be for one specific thing. It's like, you know, one of the original people who supported the channel. At that point, I only had one OG badge. And it was for Yeet Mania, who's the mod who is there almost all the time on Kick helping me out, okay? Particularly, Yeet Mania had been there the first day that I streamed on Kick, which was a Friday when I was off, but I was streaming my best of to rack up streaming hours and view hours. And he was there the whole time helping. All right, so I gave him the first OG badge. And ever since I gave Yeet Mania the first OG badge, everyone wants one. People were coming up, how do you get it? How do you do it? And I was like,
who the hell? I've never heard of one. I've never seen one person before ever fucking beg Phil to get the fucking badge. Phil had to bribe his audience into getting the badge for money. It only cost somebody, what $80? Someone had to spend $80 in one go gifting 16 subs to Phil. And for $80, they've earned themselves a very unique, one-of-a-kind, you know, OG badge, or whatever the fuck it is. What the hell? Oh, it's hilarious. It is so fucking hilarious. I've been told to boo this man.
Boo this man! Cyber begging. That's all that is. Just rattling a little tin cup to the entire world.
That's not to be really figured out. You know, we're going to do it on the fly when we need it. It's not going to be something that I do all the time or I draw upon immediately, right? So that was the time it just popped in my head. I said, dude, I know this will work. So I made that offer, and immediately Ren324 took the opportunity.
Got his name wrong. Oh, he's a real OG. He's a real special person. Why don't we just fucking get his name completely wrong?
Dropped the 16 subs. We hit the goal. He got the OG badge. So now when I was doing that, Iron Chef Sakai, who also was a big supporter, says, well, man, I really wanted that. And I was a few seconds late to the draw. You know, can I still get it if I drop 25 subs? And I was like, well, here's the deal. We just hit the goal for this stream. And as much as I'd like to say, yeah, sure, I want to keep the streak going. So instead, why don't you come back tonight for the late stream of Dead by Daylight?
Oh my god. Hold on to your money, kind soul. Please give it tomorrow instead. Jesus, man. He's actually queuing up contributions now. Telling the dents when to fucking give it to him.
And we'll go from there, all right? So, what ended up happening was, I played another 25 minutes of A Quiet Place, and we got to the point where I'm in a train yard, and I found a key, but I don't know where the key goes or where you use it. Now, FYI, for those who like A Quiet Place, because I personally enjoy the game, I probably will be continuing it next week, but right now we're going to be focusing on these new releases heavily, since there's so much content and everything in them. That's what we're going to be focusing on. So I may return to A Quiet Place in the future, but for now, it's kind of on hiatus while we focus on the new stuff that everyone wants to see because it takes precedence, okay? So,
who fucking cares?
Basically, the stream ended, the streak continued, all right? Dead last night, the late stream was Dead by Daylight. First time that I've ever played Dead by Daylight on PC, and actually the first time I played the game in a couple of years. I think when I got my Xbox Series X, which was what? I think it was like summer of 2022. I could be wrong, but whenever I got it, I played it again, and it was running much better on the Xbox Series X than it had on my Xbox One. Well, yesterday I played it on PC, and oh my god, the game actually is really good looking on PC. Like, the frame rate is super solid and everything. It looks nice and smooth. Super good stuff. So, we decided to play it, and Iron Chef Sakai did come by and said he would give 25 subs, and for that, I gave him an OG badge. So now we have 3 OGs on the channel on Kick, and I have 97 more to give out over time, which I very much suspect we will. It'll just be for special circumstances, right? It's going to be for situations of big...
Like, for money. Basically, the most loyalist and biggest contributors, when you ask for money immediately, the ones that fucking rise up first and give you money on straight away, as soon as you ask for it and their Velcro wallets open up, you're going to give them a badge. So basically, people are buying these badges from you.
Or you know, helping me out with a solid or something like that, okay? So, last night I'm playing Dead by Daylight. The whole first hour I played with the Hillbilly. Now, apparently, it was a bad selection. Now, who would have known that? But apparently, the Hillbilly is one of the harder characters, or killers, I should say, to use in the game. Apparently, the Hillbilly, like, because of his attack, you have to charge the chainsaw up, and then he kind of lunges forward with it. It's very hard to time it and aim, so only expert players really use the Hillbilly. I played for about an hour. The first 2 games I sucked. The second game, at least I killed 2 survivors, so I didn't do that bad, okay? So it went decently. And then after playing with the Hillbilly for the hour, I said, hey, what else do people want to do? So I did a poll, both on Kick and on YouTube, and I said, do you want to see me continue to use killers for the next hour, or do you want to see me try the survivors? Overwhelmingly, both polls said survivors. So I switched to Bill from Left 4 Dead, who's a free survivor in the game. Now, as I'm doing this and we're about to play with survivors, Iron Chef Sakai says, dude, Call of Duty is going to come out in 15 minutes. We really want to see you play it tonight because it will feel like release night vibes, like you used to do midnight release stuff. You don't do it anymore. It would be great if you could play some Call of Duty tonight. And I'm like, you know, I'm not opposed to it. This Dead by Daylight stream is supposed to be just a filler stream. But I didn't announce it or anything, so I don't know how we'll go over. The chat was torn. The chat was definitely torn, like 50-50. But I said, all right, you know what, how about this? Let's do it.
It's funny. It's actually kind of funny how Phil, who is usually hell-bent on adhering to his schedule, and he doesn't want to fucking do anything to deviate from the schedule in case it confuses his audience or whatever and makes them upset they miss something important or whatever. But no, that all goes out the window. That sort of mentality and logic that Phil has used and implemented for so many goddamn years now, and his community fucking appreciates, that goes out the window completely. Because money talks. And bullshit and dead heads walk, apart from Jade.
Match with the survivors and see how it goes, and we'll go from there. I played the match with the survivors. Utter destruction. The 4 of us did crazy teamwork. Whoever the killer was Ghostface from Scream. Sucked ass. We basically just completely spanked the dude. We kept going around helping each other and working to do the motors and stuff. What are they called? The generators? Yeah, the generators. So we're faking this guy out. We beat him in 10 minutes. All 4 of us escaped complete and utter destruction of the killer in 10 minutes. It was like a speed run. So after doing that, everyone was like, oh crap. You know, that was pretty funny. And I looked, and it was still not even 9 o'clock yet. I said, you know what? Screw it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And I never do stuff like that, but let's just do it on the fly. Impromptu. Let's play some Call of Duty. So we did. I booted it up, and the game downloaded pretty much instantly. I think it's because I already had the Call of Duty app installed from the beta, so all I needed to do was patch it and update it. And I put on my thumbsticks. So we have the elongated aiming thumbstick. See how tall it is? And then we have the the convex instead of the concave movement stick there. And I adjusted my triggers. So now the triggers have very little depression in order to fire. You see that? How little it is? And I jumped in. Now, admittedly, the first couple sessions were wonky and not as good. And you might say, gee, I wonder why. Because, number one, you can't use the loadouts you want. You have to use the default loadouts, and the default loadouts always suck. You know, I'm using an assault rifle that has a tiny little red dot, no scope, not even a good, like, sight, and it has no distance damage at all. It's, like, shitty. It's like a mid-range weapon. I'm trying to shoot people, like, way far away, and, you know, it's not working. So, basically, it is what it is. But after a couple of matches, basically, I get into the swing of things. And I think it was match 3. I was at the top of the leaderboard again. And it was funny because I was using the loadouts, and one of them, the gun was called the Tonto, and it was like a full auto gun. I don't even know what it is, but I kicked everyone's ass with it. I was like, damn. I played about 40.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
5 minutes. I played one new map, which is actually a pretty good map. It's like these 2 big buildings with windows you shoot across, but then you can go down. I think it's a castle stage, like it's big castle stuff, like towers and stuff. So I like that one. I didn't know what I was doing, but I enjoyed my time, playing last night. And so I hit level 4, which means today we're going to be able to make custom loadouts first match, which is what we want. You want to make an assault rifle class. You want to say, you want to see a, well, I'm going to brain fart. You want to get an assault rifle class. You want to do like an SMG class. Maybe you want to do an LMG class, right? You want to do maybe a run and gun class that's faster, and then you want a sniper class, right? So I'm going to build all of those, right?
Who fucking cares?
Okay, what is going on? Guys, on Kick over there, whoever's talking about that stuff, just shut up. Okay. So, yeah, so it was exciting. It was an exciting 45 minutes, and I had a good time with it, and attendance was good, and I got big support for it too. Like, I actually got some extra support on top of the support I'd already gotten, so the goal was far exceeded, and boom, we're good to go for today, heading into it with momentum, all right? So it was great. Now, the other thing that I want to talk about is the washer dryer, because I know this is funny when people are like, well, did you use the washer dryer? Well, how does it work? So the washer dryer...
I would Phil use the washer dryer. That's Cat's job.
It's great. It's LG. All right, and it's top of the line. It's not like lower mid-range. It's basically one of the best models they have. It's the extra capacity, steam effect washer dryer.
Phil, it's a 2-person household. Why would you need like an ultra large one? Like, no, I'm not trying if I can just fucking nitpick here, but there's only 2 adults in that house at home. A normal size washer would have been fine, surely.
Okay, so basically what we did is we said, let's go ahead and just wash all the stuff that's like heavy duty. So we washed our comforter. We washed all the sheets and the bedding on the bed, the pillowcases, the pillows, the bed pad.
Oh, for God's sake. It's extra large for Cat's clothes. Son of a bitch. I walked into that one.
Then we washed clothes, we did everything. And for the bedding, we put it on a setting that's called like allergenic or something like that. What it's supposed to do is like the most deep cleaning possible to clean everything out of fabric whatsoever to make it feel like it's new, all right? So we used it, and last night, let me tell you guys, we lay down in bed. The bed, it smells like you ever been in a hotel when they just cleaned everything, right? And it's like pristine, day one in a hotel, super duper, smells great, feels great. That's exactly how the bed felt. We're like, holy shit, this is dope. Like, your washer dryer, it's not a big deal, but this thing is like ultra deluxe lux. So yeah, it's absolutely amazing. I couldn't believe it, how good it was. And basically myself, my wife, and Jasper Kitty snuggled in, and we had a super comfy night. But on top of that, for example, our comforter, okay? Our comforter usually gave us a ton of issues in our old washer dryer. We would put it in the washer, and then it would say uneven load, and stop like 10 times during the wash cycle. So instead of taking an hour to wash, it would take like 3 hours to wash. It was a major pain in the ass. Then we put it in the dryer, and we'd run the dryer, and it would still be soaking wet in the middle. So then we'd have to flip it inside out, put it in again, run another cycle. It's still wet in parts. So now we got to do a third drying cycle. So no lie, washing our comforter sometimes could take 5 or more hours with our old washer dryer. This time, we literally put it in the washer, done one cycle, no issue, put it in the dryer, took it out. It maybe had 2 damp patches, but it was almost completely dry. Like, wow, what a difference. And that's what we needed. We needed the bigger capacity, so that way it could actually handle it. So I definitely am liking it so far, day one. The real feature that I like, they have steaming ability. So let's say, for example, we do a big load of clothes, right? But then we just don't have time to fold the clothes or hang the clothes right away. Sometimes you put them in like a side a basket, like a laundry basket or whatever. And when we get to it, then we put it away. The problem is when you do that, then all the stuff ends up being like damp and wet, right? Excuse me, damp and wet. Boy, I'm stupid. But what I meant to say was all the stuff ends up being wrinkly. Because if you don't hang it or fold it right away, it'll get a ton of wrinkles. And this was an issue that we were having. We'd wash all the clothes, not get to putting them away, put them away a day or two later, and all the clothes are full of wrinkles. It looks like shit. So this new washer dryer has steaming cycles. That is just, it's like steam fresh. All you do is you toss your wrinkly clothes in there, you turn it on for like half an hour, I think, comes out, and it's all the wrinkles have been completely removed. So if I see that, I'm gonna do that with my clothes. I'm like, dude, this is excellent. So FYI, again, the reason I'm telling you this is you guys have to understand that the support you've given us, I say us because it is me, but it's my family, right? The support you've given us in the last 2.5, 3 months has changed our lives. We are doing things that we wanted to do for a long time and haven't been able to do, but now we can do them. Like
wash clothes. I'm so sorry. I tried to hold off as long as I fucking could. I just let him fucking wax lyrical on the miracle of his washer dryer. It's like, oh, this thing is just salt water and it smells fresh and it's dry. And yeah, well, that's normal for most adults. Like, you didn't need to spend like fucking multiple thousands of fucking dollars to get this kind of thing. Like, oh my god. Jesus, man. And just think, guys, all it took was like, $25,000+ more support than usual for him to achieve his dream of having nice smelling bedding.
We're getting some things replaced in the house that are falling apart that we desperately needed to improve or change. Like I told you guys, the next thing we got to do is I want a ceiling fan. I have a shitty ass lamp on the top.
Phil, you don't need a ceiling fan. I want is one thing, but you don't need it. Especially when it's about to fucking be winter. Why would you need a ceiling fan when it's fucking about to go to winter? It makes no goddamn sense. No. Prioritize on things that are essential rather than things you want to splurge on. A ceiling fan? Really?
That's been there since I moved in. It's a piece of crap lamp. Like, this is the lamp. You ready? Here's how the lamp looks when it's on. It's one bulb. It's 3 bulbs. 2 of them don't work. The wiring's fucked. Okay? It's one bulb. It's not a lot of light. It's crappy. And there's no natural air circulation in this office. So what I want to do is get a fan with a nice LED light installed that will now circulate the air at all times. I won't maybe even need this fan that I'm using now that's standing and oscillating. I can just use my ceiling fan to circulate air in this room, and it's going to be so much nicer. And we also need this downstairs in our dining room. Our lamp broke in there. And we're like, so I'm going to buy some fans, get an electrician to come and install them. That's the thing. Definitely we're looking into other things as well that are more immediate needs. But there's things going on here that you guys are helping so much because of the level of support you've given us. And I talked about this already, but I want to give you an update on this. There are plans in November. I'm going to take a few more days off. Because as you guys know...
Staycation! Staycation confirmed!
Basically, I only have 1 day off a week. And that day off is just me running around doing errands like grocery shopping, appointments, everything. Instead, in November, I want to take a couple extra days off. So maybe 1 or 2 weeks in November, I'm going to have 2 days off instead of just 1. Just to forewarn all of you. And those are going to be days that I'm going to spend with my wife doing stuff that we want to do. Whether it's just going somewhere for the day that we haven't had an opportunity to go to in ages. Maybe we'll go to the zoo, which we've wanted to do for years and never went. Or maybe we'll go to a nice area and have a nice meal somewhere, or go on a shopping trip or something, you know.
Phil, you have a nice meal every week together on your day off. It's one of the mandatory requirements of you having a day off with Kat. To eat food together, to not cook.
Something nice that we haven't done in ages. We want to do that, and I think we freaking deserve it, right?
I love how Phil thinks we're all fucking envious and jealous of him, and here he is fucking saying, guys, thanks to you guys giving me like $25,000+, I'm able to actually have an extra day off so I can actually go out and do something fun with my wife. When's the last time you guys were able to do something randomly fun and spontaneous with your significant other? For me, it was quite recent. We did something fun and spontaneous on Sunday. Went out, had a nice little impromptu dinner, you know, a wee dinner date, you know? And a wee drink and a wee dinner date somewhere, you know? Somewhere local, you know? Why not? We played a couple of games of pool as well. Naturally, I kicked her arse because she's shite at pool and I'm so good at pool now. But still, we just had a good time. We had some food, we played some games, we had some drinks. Nice and spontaneous because we have the freedom and luxury to enjoy it, be able to do such things. We are not a prisoner to our schedules like Phil is. You know, Phil Burnell has no choice but to fucking do this every single day practically. He gets 1 day off, and that one fucking day essentially just means he's fucking got to do all the fucking shit he doesn't want to fucking do, or can't do. Isn't it? It still blows my damn tiny mind that Kat Burnell is incapable of doing a grocery run at any point in time, even though she works in retail. She can't drop by the shops and grab things on the way home. It makes no sense. Or why does Phil Burnell why does Phil Burnell not just order things online? How about that? Order things online, shopping. Get it shopping delivered. It makes no sense. Like his days off, like, you know, he's not streaming or whatever. It's like the most miserable sounding, typical same old things, which he could do or have done any other day. I don't know, it's bizarre. Like, I finished work there, right? And you know what I did when I finished work? Before coming home, I went to the shop. I picked up some essentials. Some groceries. Got some lunch meat sandwiches. I got some cheese and got some wraps, you know. I got all that bad boy. Yeah, there we go. Then came home, had some great dinner. But Jesus, man, we're meant to be envious of somebody who required tens of thousands of dollars just so he could potentially go to the zoo. Phil, your life sounds utterly fucking miserable. You have your life. You enjoy that fucking life of yours. We'll just, you know, I'm planning a nice little, you know, vacation next year, you know. Me and my good lady going back to the Canary Islands because we're able to fucking go and enjoyable. I can take a week off work, you know. I can take all this fucking time off work and enjoy being with my significant other, you know what I mean, and enjoy going around the fucking world together to all these various places, whatever, you know, because we have that luxury and freedom because we both work hard and we both earn our fucking time off and we don't have to fucking beg for it like you fucking do. Yeah, we have that fucking luxury. It's like we work for it, we earn it. Well, Phil has to beg for it. And if Phil wants his lifestyle to continue, he'll have no choice but to beg even harder and harder and harder. You think Phil Burnell is going to fucking accept going back to $50 per stream? You honestly think that Phil... So, rewind the clock 3 months. Okay? Rewind the clock to July. Phil Burnell was asking and begging and pleading, please guys, can we at least get $50 per stream so we can at least hit one goal. That was him. That was what Phil was like. He was accepting $50 per stream. He was somewhat acceptable and agreeable to getting $50 per stream. He was able to live his life and still pay his bills getting $50 per stream. But now the Kino Casino guys have been here or whatever, and the fucking fans that they brought with them and all that shit, and now all of a sudden it's like, oh, it's 150 minimum. We must hit this at all costs. I will move the goalpost to make sure these goals are hit, so I can maintain this fucking, you know, air of being successful. Even though these goalposts have moved all over the goddamn place. So it's so much easier to score than ever.
It's been so long. You busted my ass here on stream every day. So, thank you for that. Again, it is you, the viewer, and the supporter. People who have been supporting on YouTube, supporting on Kick, supporting with tips, supporting with views, supporting with engagement. That is why.
Hey, Phil said engagement. Bingo.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
I don't think there's anything else. He didn't say comment, did he?
It's like night and day feeling. Like I said just a few months ago, I was in a situation where things were tight, and you're living like paycheck to paycheck, week to week. Gee, do I make enough tips this week to pay bills? Now, because of the increase in support you've given us, now I have that flexibility where I'm not worrying about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I don't have to worry about, oh no, I didn't make a bunch of tips today. I still have money to pay for stuff. That's amazing, right? Holy shit. And it's crazy to think about that because it wasn't even like that just a few months ago. And now it is. It's a complete 180 turn, all right? By the way, thank you to Hacienda Plante, who gifted a sub over on Kick. I'm sorry, I was so excited talking about the improvements to everything with me that I forgot to give you a shout out, and that is very bad on me. So thank you, Hacienda Plante, for the gifted sub this morning. I appreciate that. All right. Well, there you go. Twice says, that's awesome. Sarah says, the best reward is to know how happy it's making you and your family. Aya Gago says, I love how Americans buy all shit with credit. Well, that's the thing. Like, I don't have credit. I do not have credit. I had a bankruptcy. And when you have a bankruptcy, your credit is god-awful for many, many years. Like, super bad. So that's why I never had flexibility. Americans usually would just fall back and be like, well, I need something. I'll just put it on a credit card. Or I'll take out a loan. I can't do that. So you guys supporting me so much in the last couple of months have helped me so much that now I don't have that worry anymore. Seriously, thank you for that. And Enemy Warlock says, welcome to the Over 40 Club, where you get really excited about new appliances. Yeah, I mean, seriously, it's exciting. It's exciting to be able to afford things that improve your life. And I haven't been able to do that in a very long time. Look at all the stuff in the setup that's improved, right? And now look at all the stuff.
But Phil, did you not stop and think to yourself for a second that maybe you could have actually enjoyed these things before if you weren't such a goddamn an addict to WWE champions? Like, Phil, you, with these addictions, meant that you were enjoying the short-term, you know, adrenaline rush of fucking WWE champions. Look at what I pulled. But that money, the tens of thousands, the hundreds of thousands of dollars that went towards that goddamn gacha game, and all the other gacha games you're wailing on as well, could have went to the essentials in your fucking life. Like household bills, and washers and dryers, and ceiling fans, and dishwashers, and repairing bathrooms, and even maybe going for a fucking trip to the zoo. You had the money there all along, Phil. You just chose to splurge it on your addictions because you never fucking actually combated them. You never dealt with these fucking addictions of yours. You were an addict to WWE Supercard back in the day, and you always stopped playing it not because you felt you were spending too much on it, but because they changed something in the game. They made like some card. They tweaked something in the game which made your progress basically reset, and you said, okay, I'm done with this. You didn't choose to walk away because, oh, I'm spending too much, I've had a revelation. No. You walked away from Supercard because they reset things and you couldn't handle it, and you thought, well, screw this, I'm out. I'm going to wail away on some other game. And you've never really dealt with those addictions. You've always just embraced them, and now your audience are helping you embrace it even more. And they've got to fucking keep maintaining that. And the more you spend on this, the worse it'll get, Phil. I'm anticipating that Phil's going to increase the goal. We'll see what happens in the future, but I think he's not going to think 150 is enough anymore. I think he's going to try and bump us up to 200 in the near future to try and, you know, build up the hype or whatever and felt the trolls.
In my private life that's improving, things are getting better, so thank you all, seriously. Okay. Good shit. Man, I like that emo. Is that from who made that emo? Shia, right? Shia made that DSP emo. I love that. I gotta get that somehow. It's me with the crown on it. My head's like moving around. It's funny. I like that emo on K. Okay. So anyway, that's pretty much the stuff that I had to talk about. By the way, I want to say shout out to 672 who re-upped his membership for 41 months on YouTube.
Is Phil actually going to bail early to play Call of Duty? We're behind by 15 minutes, and he did mention there might be a shorter podcast. Right, as of now, he's still doing the podcast. Okay, we're getting at least 15 more minutes out of him.
Now, that is just a re-upping, so that doesn't count towards the goal, FYI. Because people might be like, oh, did that count? No, it's not a new contribution. That's just a re-upping. So that doesn't increase our support total for today. By the way, we have over 3...
But hold on a second, Phil. They're re-upping the membership, which means they spent $5 to give you to stay a member. Why would that not count? I'm confused. Hold on.
For 41 months on YouTube. Now, that is just a re-upping, so that doesn't count towards the goal, FYI. Because people might be like, oh, did that count? No, it's not a new contribution. That's just a re-upping. So that doesn't increase our support total for today.
What does Phil think re-upping... Does Phil think it doesn't cost money to re-up your memberships? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. By the way, this thing at the bottom of the screen, by the way, even though it only counts new members, we have 142 current members, and if somebody re-ups, it will not count. It'll sometimes break the counter or whatever. I would count them. If somebody re-ups, I definitely would count that towards the free space. You know, every 5 new members is, and I know it says every 5 new members is free space, but if somebody re-ups, I would count that towards the free space thing. Unlike Phil, you know, Phil doesn't count it because he's a greedy piece of shit and he wants new ones only. The people that are already here before choosing to be a member, their money's no good apparently. But nah, I would count re-upping personally.
By the way, we have over 300 viewers and climbing on YouTube. Let's get to 100 likes. We're at 46.
And here's the begment. He just finished begging and telling his audience how begging so much has helped him out, and now he's going to beg some more.
Let's get 100 likes on the stream today. Let's get our first super chat, and we have no super chat.
Give me your money.
Let's get our first super chat and super sticker in. Let's get our first tip. Right now, it's all on Kit.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
All the contributions are from Kit. We can't be slacking. Right? Let's get some other contributions in here. Again, by the end of this podcast, I want to hit the goal so we can order food. I just want to have it ordered.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
Not be interrupted. Okay? Cool. All right. Now, in the meantime, just to be honest with you all, that's pretty much all I've got for today. There's no real other topics to talk about. Nothing in gaming news has happened. I don't feel like talking about drama today. I very well could, because drama's like every goddamn day, but I just don't really care. Just the funniest drama is my detractors being so fucking dumb that they believe the fucking memes. They're so stupid, they don't understand when people are playing with them. That's how ignorant they fucking are, right? But outside of that, I don't really care about the drama stuff today.
He's talking about Kino Casino.
How do you tip? Asks Waka Waka. You can type exclamation point tip into the chat.
Give me your money.
Will tell you how, or you can check the description of the stream. If you're on Kick, again, you can check the description of the stream or check the About tab, or the About page. It's the first thing there. You click on it, sends you to the tips page, okay? Genesis Gaming, 32 months as a member. He says 32 months, it's time to do our duties. Exactly. We're going to do the duties today. We're going to kick that ass. We're going to get those kill streaks. We're going to get on those leaderboards. We're going to stabby, shooty, shooty. We're going to do it today. I'm very excited.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
No PWAP streams. I did not know that Rich's mistress did a dating show on LOL Live. You probably told me the least interesting thing, right? Okay. All right. Oh, I received my first tip of the day. My first tip of the day is a $20 tip. Listen to this. What's up, King? I have to say a few times in my life have I ever heard an epic rant about household items. It makes me feel like I'm talking to...
Oh, Phil said King, although the person that gave him the tip said King, but still Phil said it.
Burger.
There we go. I'll rewind it so you guys can hear what the person said to him.
This. What's up, King? I have to say a few times in my life have I ever heard an epic rant about household items. It makes me feel like I'm talking to a longtime friend. Thanks for the good times and best of luck.
A long-time friend, you say?
Fuck you and your friends.
Well, it's no wonder you don't have any friends.
It's not a rant. It's me being excited that I can do things with money to improve my life. And I haven't been able to do that for the longest time. You have to understand that. Like, I just haven't had the...
But I'm trying to understand why you fucking decided to spend so many thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars instead on the most ridiculous things for you and your own personal addictions and enjoyments, whatever. Like, the money that you should have been putting towards, like, maintaining your home and fucking making sure it wasn't falling to disrepair, you ended up fucking spudging instead on things like, you know, all this ridiculous fucking microtransaction stuff or your fucking gacha gaming addictions. And look at Cat. What the hell? I mean, how many DoorDashes did Cat get? I mean, she really fucking made the most of that DoorDash pass, I guess. When you're ordering DoorDash so much that you spend $9.99 a month on that DoorDash pass, yeah, maybe it's no surprise she's a fucking size she is.
Ability to do anything. I've been just maintaining the status quo as things were degrading around me. You know, in my home, no exaggeration, I have a busted bathroom, everything's messed up, and I don't have the money to renovate it. You know, I've got the appliances getting older, breaking down, and I haven't had an ability to do anything about it, and now I do. Because you guys are so awesome. So you have to...
Yeah, you've been making 6 figures for the last 15 years. You've literally made over $1 million doing content creation, and yet you didn't fucking be responsible for that money. And so your home fell into disrepair because you were financially irresponsible and did not save your money like you should have done, like a responsible adult. I'm not saying you can't fucking spend money and enjoy yourself, whatever, but Phil, you fucking took it above and beyond that. You let your addictions fucking almost, but your addictions essentially did bankrupt you. Let's not even kid ourselves on. You got into an addiction, you maxed out your credit cards, the move to renting definitely fucking helped bankrupt you, but also your crippling addiction to these gacha games, which you're still an addict to, also was a big factor in you going bankrupt. And what happened to deal with it? Nothing. You're essentially embracing your addictions. You're embracing, and your audience are helping you embrace it as well. Okay, you know, just go on, get another bankruptcy then, Phil. Why not? Go for it. Bankruptcy 2.0. Let's fucking go for it.
Understand? That's why I'm excited, you know? So thank you so much for that. Thank you for allowing me to be happy instead of just...
Money equals happiness. I want to just rewind this whole segment just and let it play out, but money equates to happiness in Phil Burnell land. That's a really disgusting thing to... Like, money definitely helps. Don't get me wrong, money is definitely helpful in people's lives, but if money solved all of life's problems, rich people wouldn't die. The fact of the matter is they fucking do still. Hell, there's an interview today, I seen an interview today with Bruce Springsteen. You know, Bruce Springsteen's planned to have a documentary about him. He's like fucking 75 years old. He's a really super, you know, very well-known, famous rock star, Bruce Springsteen. He has depression. He's super famous, he's super successful, he's super rich, you know, he's got fans around the entire world, and yet here is somebody who suffers from depression. It's almost like money does not seem to solve that, Phil. You know? And so Bruce fucking deals with that kind of thing by just fucking losing himself in his art and his performances, whatever. You know, and just doing what he can to try and deliver his, you know, good shows for his audience so he can feel fulfilled, right? You know what I mean? And just, you know, helps him cope with that kind of thing. But here's Phil saying he's got money, so he's super happy now. That solves all of Phil's life's worries.
I don't have the money to renovate it. You know, I've got the appliances getting older, breaking down, and I haven't had an ability to do anything about it, and now I do. Because you guys are so awesome. So you have to understand, that's why I'm excited, you know? So thank you so much for that. Thank you for allowing me to be happy instead of just maintaining. You know what I mean? Thank you so much. Wolf-like did our first super sticker today with a hot dog. And it's a $1.49 super sticker. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. So that'll count for $1. Thank you so much. Remember, as I told you guys, memberships now count as well. Memberships will count towards the goal on YouTube. So anything, super sticker, super chat, membership, gifted membership, tip, sub, gifted sub, all counts towards the goal. Everything.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
Did I ever use Snap on Xbox One? No, I don't even know what that is. What is Snap? I don't know what that is. Whoever said money can't buy you happiness, here's the thing. It's not that money buys happiness.
Okay, Phil, on you go. Please, pigs pulling your way out of this one. That's a great comment for Phil to have seen. How's Phil gonna talk his way out of this one, I wonder?
I don't know what that is. Whoever said money can't buy you happiness, here's the thing. It's not that money buys happiness, but in a situation like mine where you have to understand since my bankruptcy, I've been literally this tight on stuff. Money buys peace of mind, right? Like right now, I'm in a situation where if something were to go wrong, okay, and I needed to drop a bunch of money for an emergency, I can do it. I haven't been able to do that in years. It's always been...
But Phil, in that situation, how did you fucking pay for the tire thing, you know? Remember someone apparently stole your car tire? That was an emergency. Are you saying you had no money to do it? Because, to me, I recall you telling people you had money to do it. So, you've always had money, Phil. You've just been financially irresponsible with it.
Oh my god, something came up. Now I gotta try to go on stream and raise money today and do this and do that. Like, no exaggeration, last year, there was some bad times going on. There was some stuff going on behind the scenes last year. And it cost us a lot of money. You know, one of them is when our tire literally got stolen off of our vehicle. That was over $600 out of my pocket that I didn't have to spend. So here I am every day on stream.
But Phil, if you didn't have the money, then how'd you spend it?
Trying to raise funds, you know what I mean? And now I just don't have to worry about that day-to-day stuff anymore. You know, it's a huge relief. It is. So it's not, oh, well, money buys me happiness. No, money isn't buying me happiness, but it allows me to have that level of security and flexibility that I can just live my life, right? And now I really want to get these extra days with my wife next month. I want to have a couple days where we just go out and we do fun stuff together and have good days together. We need more days like that. How does a tire cost $600? Because they stole the entire assembly. They didn't just remove the tire. They took the entire thing off of our car and left us on a jack in the parking lot of the mall. Yes, this is 100% documented and true. We police report and everything. And then I had to go get a whole new assembly. So they had to order it and everything, and it cost like 600 to change or 700. I can't even remember exactly how much it cost, but it was expensive.
Who fucking cares?
Snap is when you watch Netflix or a video on the side of your screen when playing a game. Oh, no, I've never done that. Nope. When I play games, guys, you're here with me. This is it. When you see me do on stream, that's the extent of my gaming experience. I don't play games outside of the streams. In fact, I purposefully go out of my way to not play games off stream, because that way...
Oh, Phil said, in fact, we have another
burger
bingo.
5 in a row. That's concerning. I can separate work and life. You understand? Like, the stuff I do with my wife is... the stuff I do with my wife is like watch some TV, listen to some music, you know, cook or eat food, stuff like that. I want to have it not be gaming. In fact, we haven't even watched anyone game in a long time. We were doing that for a while. We were watching some Let's Plays and stuff, but we haven't done that in many, many months. Did I ever use a Google Glass? No, I did not.
Tomorrow's my day off. The tips I'll have for my day off, you see? Give me money today. Act like that. Those toxic assholes don't give a shit about anyone else but themselves. They're selfish idiots who just want to get a laugh on someone else's behalf and don't care about the rest.
Why are you guys okay? Why are you guys talking about lolcow live on Kick? Like, who's talking about that? You hear me talking about that? What are you talking about that for over there?
Oh, so it's a Q&A, but they're not allowed to bring up their own suggestions and topics.
That's not even a topic of discussion on the stream. It really gets me so.
But fellas, it's Q&A. This is. I could have sworn Phil said it was open Q&A. Did anyone else not hear the words open Q&A from Phil's mouth? Kind of makes me think that, most topics were okay as long as they weren't, obscene or against the rules.
Sometimes how a chat gets so derailed and goes in a weird direction. It's like, why the fuck are you talking about lolcow live over there? When do you ever hear me talk about that show? Right? Like.
Q&A as long as it fits Phil's criteria of topics he wishes to discuss, like his wife and his washer and him.
I'm gonna find out who the fuck you are. Let this be noticed live on the internet. You're fucked and you are done.
Please tell me. We're 20 minutes behind Phil. The podcast is... Oh, well... Oh, there's a spoiler alert. You can see there, the King's coffers were filled. And as soon as the King's coffers were filled, he ended the podcast. He literally kept the podcast going with nothing to talk about until he got the money to say, okay, we can just play games now and we can order food. I think he held the podcast hostage until people gave him money. Jesus, man. Oh, and but remember, Phil's not motivated by money. No, he does it because he cares about the content he creates and it's his passion or whatever. Whatever. Just give him money and he'll end the podcast.
Someone says that they dox him. Okay, what does that have to do with me or my stream or the show? Seriously. Like, what? All right, good point. 6-star Juicy says, talk about this certain topic that we were talking about in chat. Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, I've now been streaming on Kick for about 2 weeks.
Oh, for God's sake, what's this about here?
In fact, it's exactly 2 weeks today, now that I'm thinking about it, okay? No exaggeration, all right? It has helped me a lot, and it has made me some good money. So the co-streaming is working. Now, is it bringing me tons of new views? No. I'm just being honest here. It's not. I don't even feel like streaming on Kick is bringing me any new viewers. It doesn't seem like it is. It seems like what happened is my viewership kind of split, and so you've got a community on YouTube and a community on Kick, okay? Now, I like both communities. I have a good time with both, all right? But now that I'm co-streaming on Kick, it would be awesome to perhaps get some artwork or stuff to promote that. Because as you know, all of my art just says YouTube, because that's all I did for 3.5 years. Did I have something with Kick, like something that has to do with Philomania or WWE Champ?
Maybe you should ask someone then and maybe commission them to make artwork for you. You want the artwork, you pay somebody to make artwork.
Or just streaming on Kick in general or whatever would be greatly appreciated. If anyone wanted to take a stab at that, so I could put some new artwork and promotional stuff into the rotation.
Yeah, so take a stab at that. How about you take a stab at paying them for their efforts?
I would very much appreciate that. Okay, so think about it, and if anyone has any artistic design experience and would like to make some art for the Kick side, that would be greatly appreciated. So that way we have some stuff that's related to YouTube, but we also have some stuff that's related to Kick, so it kind of gets representation. Okay. ASM33 says, now that I'm co-streaming, do I find it harder to balance between both chats? Honestly, no, it's not a big deal. Seriously.
Because it barely moves. Like Phil's chat. Yeah, Imagine finding it hard to balance between this chat. Look at guys. I know it's moving so fast. Guys, I know it's moving ultra fast right now. This chat. It's going a million miles a second. I know. Blink and you might miss a page. Hingle McCringleberry. What are you doing in Phil's chat, Hingle McCringleberry? I remember Hingle McCringleberry from before. He had a marble before. Once upon a time ago. Don't tell me Hingle McCringleberry has moved and turned to the dark side. He used to be here enjoying bingo, and now Hingle McCringleberry seems to have been taken in by Phil's, you know, wherever this face is. See, this face is won Hingle McCringleberry over. It's tragic. I remember them before. Damn it, they had such a good name as well. Ah well, it is what it is. But yeah. But Phil, no wonder Phil has no problems juggling between both chats, because both of them barely move. There's barely anything to them. Anyway, let's get on with the bingo.
It's not a big deal to me. I seem to be fine. I read both chats, I bounce back and forth. It doesn't seem to be that big of a deal. It's a little more complicated for sure. I would say the biggest problem is on the kick side. I don't have a leaderboard. Like I have a leaderboard for stuff coming in via YouTube, and I have my emails open so I can see tips coming in, but I don't have anything at all to show cumulatively what's coming in on kick. To do that, I have to go to a completely different dashboard. Like if I go right here, kick, and then I click on the monetization tab and I click on the revenue tab, then that opens up, and then I'm able to scroll down, and then it shows me.
Who fucking cares?
Yeah, then it shows me, oh, okay, here's what you made today, but I have to go through like several screens. There's no way to have like a thing open to just show me. And that's a little frustrating. None of the services that I use to basically keep track of stuff work with Kick at all. For some reason, I don't know why they don't to track stuff. Same thing like Kick, I can't use Restream, which is it's restream.io is the website I use to do my dual streaming. I can't even use that to change the title on Kick or do any of that stuff. It seems like Kick's interface is just slightly different than YouTube and Twitch, so it doesn't have that 100% carryover like the other ones do, you see? So that's a little annoying. But outside of that, no, I'm not really having much issue here. I'm pretty easily able to read between the two. I don't think it's that big of a deal. If I miss something, you guys are very good at telling me about it, right? So if I miss a contribution, like a gifted sub or whatever, you guys are like, hey, Phil, you missed it, and I'll check, and I'll find it, and I'll shout it out. And I'm appreciative of that. You know, thank you guys for helping me with that, seriously. Okay. I received a $5 tip. It says, did you hear about any of the accessibility features added to Call of Duty? Unfortunately, it's not enough for totally blind players like myself to play yet, but it's a start. I have not heard of the new feature.
Wait. Phil has a new super blind man? There's a new super blind man on the scene? This one more blind than ever before? Oh my.
I did actually, when I was doing my setup last night, quickly, I was trying to do it very fast because I wanted to jump into the game and it hadn't been scheduled, but I did see that the accessibility menu had a lot of stuff on it. But I'm not exactly sure what's been added. I'd love to hear it. As you know, I've always been a champion for accessibility. I want video games to be accessible to the masses. They should be. I'm not of that get good mentality where I feel like there should be gatekeeping on video games because, you know, for accessibility, I think that's insanely stupid.
So aren't you kind of like that though for Street Fighter 6 because of the different control scheme that game has? And you're quite dismissive of the more basic action things, however.
Oh, I'd love to hear it. If you have anything particularly you'd like to talk about that was improved or needs to be improved, I'd love to hear it. Twice says, have you ever been in a situation in real life where you had to make no noise or else something bad would happen? The only thing I can think of would be a bit like back in the day in school, where, you know, you're in a classroom or whatever, you're supposed to be quiet during like study hall or something. No, I was never being chased by a homicidal killer who, if I spoke or breathed, they would have come at me with a knife and shot me up. You know what I mean?
Shame.
Like, I can't think of a situation where that would be necessary, right? No, I'm not playing the campaign today. All right, I should address this, okay? I should address this. People are saying the campaign of Black Ops 6 is outstanding. Absolutely outstanding, and I should play it. Fair enough. Thank you for telling me.
Thumbs up. We got a thumbs up.
Burger.
Yay.
Down for that. But right now, our focus today is multiplayer. I'm off tomorrow. Our focus on Sunday will be multiplayer. Monday is React Day, okay? So let's at least get through a few days of Call of Duty, sink into the multiplayer, enjoy it. The campaign isn't going anywhere, right? It's literally not. So we will play it, and I want to play it. And I tell you, if you guys want to see me do it, I absolutely would do it. But let's not go crazy and say, let's play it first. But people want multiplayer. I want multiplayer. We're all craving it. I got a controller, custom built for it. Let's play the campaign.
And Phil wants to do those wager bounty things.
No, let's do multiplayer first, right? Okay. What's up, Rand? How are you today? Welcome. Would I ever go on TBS for an interview? No, it's a Detractor podcast. Why?
That being said, got their own shout out. And he knows what the letters mean.
Brand, how are you today? Welcome. Would I ever go on TBS for an interview? No, it's a detractor podcast. Why would I give them attention? Right?
Why not, Phil? They've always been relatively reasonable with you, you know what I mean? We got a good audience, you got a good crowd, you might get some more viewers out of you. It might help the channel grow, because their streams are way more attended than yours are. Way more popular than yours are. And they've had many guests before, they've had many interviews before as well, so no, Phil, I don't understand why you would fear such a thing. Maybe you can invite them on your show instead, and you can try and clear the air.
Right. This is hilarious because months ago, when I announced that I wanted to start doing interviews on the show, guess who all the people were who contacted me? My detractors. You want to know why? Because they're all desperate attention seekers. They're also dying for some kind of validation. They all, can I be on your show? Can I be on your show? Can I be on your show? No, fucking stupid loser. No one cares about you.
Well, you also were desperate to get people on your show, on your podcast, and most of them ignored you. Maximilian, dude, not only ignored your tweets, but ignored your emails asking them to go on your crappy podcast.
What's the point of you being a detractor? You have nothing positive going on in your own life, so you have to detract someone else's. Get it? No one cares about you. I don't care that they have a podcast that they crap on me all day. They can go fuck themselves. I'm never gonna watch it. I'm never gonna pay attention to it. It's, you know what I mean? It's not worth a fart out of my ass.
Phil, if you're never gonna watch it and never pay attention to it, then how come you seem to know all about it? Hell, you knew what the letters TBS stood for, which means you do seem to really take it in, and you really know what they're talking about. So stop pretending you've never seen it. Don't pretend you have no idea what it's about.
Why would I care? Mildcat says, did you see in Black Ops 6 you can pay $20 to get enhanced audio? You can scan your ears, the game adjust the sounds to how your ear is going to work and improve. I'm never going to do that. It wouldn't work. I'm using TV audio now, right? I'm not even using like surround sound. I'm just using TV audio. It's no big deal. I'm never going to do that. That's kind of silly. $20 for it. Captain DCW says he wants an RPG. Now, when you say that, Captain, are you saying you want me to play an RPG, or are you saying that you want to play an RPG? Ottawa says, what's your favorite Call of Duty game? Probably classic, what do you call it? Probably classic Modern Warfare 2. Not the remake, but the classic Modern Warfare 2. But maybe Modern Warfare 1. I think Modern Warfare 1 was the game that turned Call of Duty around and transformed it from a game set, you know, in the World War II era and brought it into, like, the future. And I really liked that.
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No! Sarah says, all your detractors call you boring, but yet they're all dedicating their entire channels talking about you. Exactly. They are my biggest fans. Even though they're detractors, they're still my biggest fans.
Phil, Triple P also called you boring? Or is that just light razzing?
Add the gamer doesn't want me to skip Dragon Age. Good afternoon, Hingle. How are you? Captain DCW says, I'm playing Metaphor right now. I want you to play.
Oh, it hurts. It hurts, Phil Burnell. Just acknowledge Hingle McCringleberry in the chat and even gave him a greeting. Hingle, you lost soul. Come back to the bingo.
Play one. Well, we'll have to see. Adam says, are you still planning on playing Life is Strange on Tuesday? I paid for early access edition and played the first 2 episodes. It was really good. I guess so. My schedule's all over the place because, so I'm playing this today. I'm off tomorrow. Then I'm playing again on Sunday. Then Monday is React Day. And then it's like, now Tuesday is Life is Strange. Shit. By the way, I have to take a stream off next week. The day stream on Wednesday, I can't stream for personal reasons. So I have to miss a day stream. And then Thursday is my Halloween event. So you see, like, when people are like, are you going to play the campaign? Well, I want to. But look at my schedule right now. I'm torn already between Call of Duty and Sonic X Shadow. And then I have other things going on in between that I have to do. So it's kind of like tearing up the schedule. So that's why I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to play the campaign right away. We'll get to it eventually. Okay? What's up, No Sleep Real Vibes? How you doing? Am I eating the subs today? Well, Dark Souls Master, I would love to order the subs. But here's the deal. We didn't hit the goal yet. We have to hit the goal. And when we hit the goal,
Give me your money.
I'm going to
Give me
order
your
the subs.
money.
But now we're only at 66. We have to get to 150.
Give me
I
your
told you
money.
guys, we
Give
hit
me your
150, I'll
money.
order right away. Okay? What's up, everyone on Kick? Some more people are joining Kick now. What's up? We got Morshu, we got Darkside Pimp, we got Legend Lurker, we got Luna the Moth King just showed up. How you guys doing? Do I think the upcoming Elder Scrolls will be total shit? Ask Lavinia. I have no idea. I certainly don't have faith in it after Starfield, that's for sure. They're gonna have to win back that faith, right? They're gonna have to. Yes, Black Ops 6 is on PC Game Pass. That's how I'm playing it. I didn't pay $1 for it. I have Game Pass, and I just got Black Ops right through it. So there you go. It was a really good thing. I didn't have to buy nothing. Just zoop, got it immediately. So who's gonna do it, guys? Who's gonna push us?
Give me your
to the
money.
goal for
Give me
today.
your money.
So I can order the food, and then we can jump into Call of Duty. Spawn Killer just did a $2 super chat. Do you like the original Call of Duty 1, 2, 3 from the 2000s? Yes, I love them. Back then, I still had a gaming PC at that time, and I played it, and they were amazing. That was like really cool 60 frames per second FPS experience back then. It was really good. Oh, excuse me. Let's see here. Any chance of doing a stream on stake in the future? It's allowed on Kick, and believe it or not, gambling is part of the meta. I don't have money to blow on gambling. To be honest with you here. The money.
Excuse me, WWE champions will disagree with you. You spent $2,000 on that so far, and that's on your public side account.
That I made in the last few months is so important to me. I'm getting a new washer dryer. I'm going to get ceiling fans installed. I'm going to be buying stuff for the house that I need. I'm going to be spending time with my wife. Let's say the level of support that I'm getting maintains. Let's say this streak hits 100, right? So now we're talking months of crazy support and everything. Then if I have extra money, right? That's like, oh, there's just some money sitting there, and you want to try to do different stuff with it. Then you consider it. You don't just have 2 good months and be like, time to blow it all. No.
That is not what they were asking you to do, you idiot.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
I'm not doing that whatsoever at this point. It's not a consideration. Hacienda Plante just gifted another sub to the community over on Kick. Thank you, Hacienda Plante. That gets us up to $73. So we're almost to the halfway point. But I don't know if we're going to hit it now on the podcast. I don't know if we're going to hit the goal and be able to order these Firehouse subs early. That was my goal. That was my intention. I have the website open so we can look and pick the subs. Seriously. But we're not hitting it yet. I don't know what's going on. There you go.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
No sub has one. That's what I mean. We're going to pick 2 subs. We're going to pick 2 different subs from Firehouse to get delivered today. And I'm going to do a taste test of both. Oh, good luck with that. Captain ECW says he's trying to finish Metaphor before the Horizon remake comes out. Isn't Metaphor like over 100 hours long or something insane like that? What's Cat getting? Just like a turkey sub. Something like that. Something basic she wants. Turkey, but customized. You know, get the stuff she wants on. Trouble says, do you think we'll ever beat the Vest streak, which ended at 276? I don't know. We got 41. We hit a streak of 41. And that was amazing when we did that, right?
Give me your money, give me your money.
It was like, holy crap. And then it ended because of Black with Wukong. And since then, it's been very hard to maintain the momentum that we've had, right? So let's see.
Well, how come when you get the money and the streak gets hit, it's because of you, but when you don't get a hit, it's because of a game? Does a game never get credit for doing well?
We can get that momentum back. Ladies and gentlemen, Dark Side Pimp just gifted not 5, not 10, not 15, but a whopping boom, 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 20 subs over on Kick. 20 subs on Kick. Thank you, Dark Side Pimp. So
give me your money. Give me your money.
For the amazing amount of support so far this morning. Thank you all. 20 subs, which equates to $100 of support. Not really. It's more like $95 of support, but still, right? We'll count it as 100. And ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? I don't know if you're ready. Because, ladies and gentlemen, it is absolutely, positively, 100% confirmed, notarized, and official. We have hit 36 straight streams of hitting the goals and felting the trolls, which means it's time to make it rain here on the stream. We have done it again and again and again and again. We pound them. We pound them as hard as we possibly can without any kind of restraint and reckless abandon. We're doing it.
Well, that means we get to tick off a square at least.
Burger. Thank you guys. 36. I told you, I want to hit 42. Why? Because that would be the new record. If we hit 42, that's the new record. So let's do it. Let's keep it rolling this week. Let's get Sonic tonight. Let's get support. Let's get support when I come back on Sunday. Let's get the React stuff going on Monday. Let's get Life is Strange on Tuesday. Let's get a fun Halloween marathon on Thursday. Let's have the coins reign supreme and fill this room like a money pit. So I'm up to my neck and I can't move. I'm stuck in coins.
Out of curiosity, guys, you know how PayPal, after a certain level of contributions, automatically sends the IRS, like, you know, or maybe not the IRS or whatever, but the thing, you know, basically, the Kick have a thing where you can't really hide your money from the IRS. Because YouTube has that kind of thing implemented. PayPal also has that thing implemented as well. Does Kick, I don't know the word for it, I don't know the term for it exactly. But does Kick follow the same kind of protocols as YouTube and PayPal do for letting you know after you hit a certain amount of money made, then the certain documents get sent to the authorities or whatever, in terms of, like, you know, or something like that anyway. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm wording it terribly bad. I'm just kind of curious whether Kick has the same sort of thing in place as PayPal does and YouTube does.
Shovel, get me out. Let's do it. Thank you so very much, everyone. And now,
give me your money. Give me your money.
We can order some subs. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. So, hold on a second. Hold on, one second. Screwed this up. Did I do? Hold on. If I do this, okay. Hold on.
Oh, maybe this wasn't the end of the podcast. It was just him going to order subs. Because the podcast is still going as far. Wait a second. He spends the next 20 minutes on a Oh my God, he spends like 20 minutes on a sandwich screen. Guys, we're going to be trapped on here. Look, him looking at sandwiches for like 20 minutes. And it's still part of the podcast.
1 sec. Oh, it's all screwed up.
Make the
Hold on. Let me see what
bad
this
man
looks like.
stop.
All right, it's fine. It's the aspect ratio is stretched. I have to fix it. But anyway, so here we are. Here's the menu. All right, I'm gonna tell you the ones that are on the right because it's all fucked up. But I'll fix it. Actually, can I do this? All right, here we go. So, FYI, I want to order 2 subs, okay, to try for a taste test. Here's the problem. Anything that says new, you cannot order from the delivery. So it has to be something that's like from their standard menu. So all of these are available. Okay, all this is available on there. In fact, for some reason, the chicken isn't on there. I looked, and the spicy Cajun chicken isn't there for delivery either. Okay, so I don't know why.
Okay, I'm going 1.75. We're 1.5 right now. We're going 1.75. Nah.
But everything else is there, just not the Firehouse Captain. So I guess the question is, what should we do? What are you guys in the mood for today? What kind of sub should I try? No, Cat, can you please stop with this nonsense? Is Cat going to drive and pick up your order? Firehouse?
Nonsense. Nonsense was said.
Burger.
Hey. So as things stand for the bingo, we have 3 free spaces currently. The begs are 2 of them, the snorts 1 of them, we're 2 burps away as well from our free space. Remember, 100 likes 2 will get us a free space as well. And there's other ways as well getting free spaces as well. If we get members as well, that's also free spaces, you know. Yeah, this is going to be pain.
Sub's about 40 minutes away. No.
Let's rewind this so you can hear complain about, you know, someone suggesting Cat should go get it.
I guess the question is, what should we do? What are you guys in the mood for today? What kind of sub should I try? No, Cat, can you please stop with this nonsense? Is Cat going to drive and pick up your order? Firehouse subs is about 40 minutes away. No one's going to drive 40 minutes, pick up subs, and drive 40 more minutes back to our house. I wouldn't fucking do that for anything. Honestly, you're out of your minds. I'm ordering delivery for a reason, okay? Okay, Spike Vince is sweet and spicy and meatball. We've got Aqua is saying engineer. Twice says get a pastrami. Get the one at the bottom on the left. Let's see. The Firehouse Hero. Let's take a look at all these and see what they are. Firehouse Hero. Roast beef, smoked turkey breast, honey ham. So it's 3 kinds of meat. And melted provolone with all the works. Lettuce, tomato, onion, mayo, deli mustard, and a pickle sweet. So that's roast beef, ham, and turkey. Okay. This one I think you could get on the app. Jamaican jerk turkey. Smoked turkey breast with pepper jack, lettuce, tomato, onion, mayo, sweet mustard sauce, and a Caribbean seasoning with a pickle spear. Does anyone know if this is hot? Because sometimes jerk seasoning can be very hot, and sometimes it's not. Does anyone know if this is spicy or not? I might like that.
Who fucking cares?
Pretty sure you can get that one on the menu. A lot of people are saying these up here. So we've got the pepperoni meatball sub. Wait, what's the difference? There's Firehouse meatball, sweet and spicy meatball, and pepperoni pizza meatball. Let's look. Italian meatballs, melted provolone cheese, zesty marinara, and Italian seasoning. So it's a basic meatball sub. So what's this one? Italian meatball, melted provolone, zesty marinara, and a sweet and spicy by adding Captain Sorensen's dactyl pepper hot sauce and red pepper flakes. So basically, it's the normal meatball sub, but then they're adding a sweetness and a spiciness to it as well. Get this the fuck out of here. Stupid cookies pop up. All right, that's a possibility. I would say I would get this over this. I wouldn't get the standard. I get the one that kicks it up a notch. But what about the pepperoni meatball? Pepperoni meatball? What about the pepperoni pizza meatball sub? Italian meatballs, marinara, extra provolone, crispy pepperoni, Italian. So the only difference is it has a garlic roll. It's a garlic bread roll instead of regular bread, correct? And it has pepperoni on top, but it doesn't have that. It doesn't have that pepper sauce, and it doesn't have the red pepper. And I don't know if I want it with pepperoni on top. That sounds like it's gonna be messy, doesn't it? And plus the garlic bread may be too much, right? All right. So if I were to get one from there, I would probably get the sweet and spicy meatball. Would be one out of those 3 if I were to get one. What's hook and ladder? Smoked turkey breast, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese. So ham and turkey. The New York steamer, corned beef brisket and pastrami. Oh god, that's like double fatty meat. That's got to be like the ultimate fatty meat sandwich, right? The New York steamer. Oh no, smokehouse beef and cheddar brisket. Oh, smoked beef brisket. Melted cheddar with barbecue sauce and mayo. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds really good. My mouth is starting to water. My mouth is starting to water.
Who fucking cares?
How do I decide? See, I wouldn't get Firehouse steak and cheese. That's just like a Philly cheesesteak. Nah, I wouldn't get that. The Italian? Genoa salami, pepperoni, honey ham, melted provolone. That's pretty good. That was a standard Italian, though. Like, it's not too different. So, Agua had recommended the engineer. Smoked turkey breast with melted Swiss and savory mushroom. That's pretty a mushroom style. That could be pretty good. I do like mushroom. I do like mushroom. Come on. Club on a sub is the one I've had. I had club on a sub and I had a chicken one before. The club on a sub is super good, but since I've already had it, I don't want to do that today. Okay. Turkey bacon ranch. It's just turkey and bacon. Yeah, it's just turkey, bacon, and cheddar. It's like a club sandwich. Okay. The Firehouse Hero. That's the one we saw already. It's the 3 meats. Oh, man.
Yes, I'm still here, by the way. I'm just letting him try to get through this as fast as possible. Although, I'm optimistic about a couple more squares getting ticked. He actually has a poll start soon. he had a poll go in his chat, so he might say the word voted if we wait long enough. So, yeah, at least we got that to look forward to. Oh god, this is pain. This is suffering.
Decide. I'm trying to... Sorry, I'm also doing some stuff here in chat. Okay. Let's see here.
Is he on his
I want to
phone?
confirm that the Jamaican jerk turkey is available before I sell myself on it.
He's on his phone. He's checking his phone in the DoorDash whatever to see if it's available. He's like,
It is there. See, it's so odd.
That's his phone stuff, definitely.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning. The only thing that's not available for ordering is the chicken. There's no chicken subs to order. I don't know why. They're just not on the online ordering. Everything else is there, but no chicken. It's like they forgot to put the chicken subs on online ordering. It's bizarre. So I'm not sure. Void, I have no idea what you're talking about. I really don't. I don't know what you're talking about. Who is down valuing a sub value? I count each sub as $5. So Void, I have no clue what you're talking about. Anyway. Alright. I want to do two things that are completely different, right? No, you can't substitute chicken. I looked, you just can't. For some reason, you can't order the chicken, which sucks because I would like chicken. You can't order it. So, alright, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to put the subs to a vote on both chats, and we're going to see what you guys vote for. Are you ready?
He says vote, that counts.
Burger.
There we go. As things stand, we are 2 away from a full house.
Ready? Wait, how the hell do I do a poll?
If you're on Kick, you do /poll.
Okay, so let's do these options. We're going to start with sweet and spicy meatball.
Who fucking
Then we're going to
cares?
do the engineer.
Who
Then we're going to do...
cares?
Did I spell Jamaican correctly? Yes,
Who
Jamaican.
fucking cares?
Turkey. We're going to do 4. And then we're going to do... Oh, man. What's the 4th? What should the 4th one be? Here, let me set up the YouTube poll while I figure out what the 4th one's going to be. So, sweet and spicy meatball, engineer, Jamaican jerk, turkey. Okay. The last one will be smokehouse beef and cheddar. Ready? The polls are both going to go live right now. All right, both polls have gone live. Everyone vote.
Nope.
Everyone vote on what you want.
Nope.
And let's see how these polls go. I'll let them run for a minute. In the meantime, I just got a $1 tip. Get the steamer, customize it how you want. I'm telling you, it's great. It's their best sandwich. The steamer, though, is the fattiest of meats. It's the pastrami and the corned beef. And I don't know if I want. That just seems like a fat overload, right? It seems like a fat overload to me. So, I don't think we'll be doing that. I don't want a mouthful of fatty meats. Okay. People are voting right now. So, on the YouTube side of things, we've got smokehouse beef and cheddar in the lead. Jamaican jerk turkey. No, sweet and spicy meatball in second. Jamaican jerk turkey in third. But the votes are still going. On the Kick side of things, we got Jamaican jerk turkey in the lead with the sweet and spicy meatball in second and the smokehouse beef and cheddar third. You must vote quickly, everyone. It's only like a 2-minute poll. So please vote quickly. That's right. The steamer is what they call it after it comes out the other end. Exactly right. They call that the rent-in steamer. What's up, Jade? How are you, man? Welcome, Jade. We're having a fun time on the podcast today. We're ordering our food. The rent-in steamer special. All right, probably another 20 seconds, and then the polls will end, and we'll tally up the results, okay? All right, on the Kick side, I'm going to end the poll now. On the Kick side, Jamaican jerk turkey won. And on the YouTube side, what happened? Where did it go? Okay, on the YouTube side, smokehouse beef and cheddar won. Overall, Jamaican jerk turkey got the most overall votes that I'm seeing, so we're definitely doing Jamaican jerk turkey. Sweet and spicy meatball was second. There's an imposter void in the chat? There is? Holy crap, did anyone even notice? Well, there's Void with his badges, so that's the real Void. If there's an imposter Void, let's see.
Who fucking cares?
What happened? No, this is the real Void. I don't think there's an imposter Void. No, I think that was the real Void. I think that was the real one. I don't see an imposter. But maybe I'm not seeing it. I don't know. So here's the deal. We're definitely getting Jamaican jerk turkey because overall it had the most votes. Okay? What I'm trying to do is compare the other two. And it looks like it's between smokehouse beef and cheddar and sweet and spicy meatball. And if you add the votes together from both polls, sweet and spicy meatball actually beat smokehouse beef and cheddar by a tiny margin. Boy, you should be able to talk, right? I think you're all right. Anyway, so I think that's what we'll do. We'll do a Jamaican jerk turkey and a sweet and spicy meatball. How about that? We're basically we're taking the best of both poles.
Who
So
fucking
let's see.
cares?
Sweet and spicy meatball. Here we go. I'm not gonna do any. I do want a side pickle on the side. I do want the white bread. And I want everything normal. Yep, that's good. Okay. And then I'm gonna get the Jamaican jerk turkey. Where is that?
This sucks.
So that just has jerk seasoning, lettuce, tomato, turkey, sweet mustard, onions, tomatoes. Wow, that's a ton on it, actually. That's a lot. All right, good. All right, so there's my wife's, and there's Dave's. Okay. Schedule it. All right.
Boring.
Trying to figure out when to schedule it for. Okay. Thank you, Jade. Jade, of course, is happy once again because we hit the goals. All right. Trying to figure out when to schedule it for. I'm nervous. If I'm nervous if I put 4 to 4:30. I don't want to sit around and have it be till. Yeah, we'll do 4 to 4:30. That's what we'll do. 4 to 4:30. Okay. That way it won't interrupt with our Call of Duty. I'll be able to finish the matches and everything. There you go. Okay. All right. And I gave them a very large tip because it's a large drive. So there you go. A large.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Tip for a very large drive. Hopefully they won't mind the long drive because I gave them so much. I hope. Okay. Cool. We got it done, guys. We got these subs coming. DSP tries it later today. Thank you so much to everyone who supported this morning so far. And of course, we haven't even begun with Call of Duty. So guys, allow me to reiterate my idea for Call of Duty. Wagers. All right.
Here we go. Here we go.
You guys know what wagers are? So, oh, which ones did I get? We got the Jamaican jerk turkey. We got the sweet and spicy meatball. And actually, I got another surprise too. So I'm going to be trying 3 different sandwiches.
Give me your money. Give me your money.
3 different ones. It's going to be a Firehouse taste test on DSP Tries It today. It's going to be an excellent episode. Okay? Very good.
Why has he started clapping himself? Like who? What person? Did Kino? Is this a Kino thing? Where you applaud yourself? Who's he copying there by doing that? That's a new thing for Phil.
All right. Yeah, I know. I hope the bread doesn't end up super soggy, but it is a long drive, so it might be. I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens, right? Okay, so here's the deal. Wagers. How do they work? Today, as I'm playing Call of Duty, all right? Here's what you guys can do. You can challenge me to try to complete an objective in the game. Now, admittedly, the first game or two, I want to warm up. I want to build my loadouts, and I want to start playing with basic loadouts. But let's say I'm 2-3 games in. So now you can make a challenge, Phil. I want you to make top 3 on your leaderboard. And if you make top 3, I'll get the sub. If you win the match and get first place on both leaderboards, I'll give 5 subs to the community. You see? That'll be awesome. Now, the thing is, I'm just going to be doing this with people I trust. I'm not going to be like, oh, some nobody I never heard of comes in and says they're going to give me a whole bunch of stuff. I'm not going to believe them then, right? But if people who I trust come in and make these challenges, I will believe them and we'll try to...
And how will Phil trust him? Because he equates money with trust. I can trust this person. After all, they gave me money. He will not trust genuine fans of his if they have not given him money before. Because Phil fucking equates trust to how much money they've given him.
To accomplish that. Now, here's some fun things we can do with it. Phil, you have to do a handgun only challenge run. Like, you can only use a handgun this match. And you still have to get like 15 kills with handguns, and then I will reward you. So then I'll just try my hardest. I'll seriously try my absolutely hardest to complete these objectives.
Give me your
That'll be the
money.
whole objective of the match, right? Knife runs and knife kills, right? So how cool would that be? So there you go. So that's how wagers work. And I used to do these with Call of Duty many years ago. Here's the deal. They're completely, utterly, 100% allowed everywhere. I'm serious. That's allowed anywhere. There's no actual, problem with that on any streaming site. All right? The only thing is if it's real gambling, which it's not. Okay? Or if there's like threats of like, oh, you must pay me, and if you don't pay me, I'll ban you and stuff like that. That's not allowed.
Phil, you know you've done that several times.
All right? But if we're just doing wagers like this, right? This is not a problem.
I can't believe Phil said that because he's been guilty of that multiple times.
All right? The only thing is if it's real gambling, which it's not. Okay? Or if there's like threats of like, oh, you must pay me, and if you don't pay me, I'll ban you and stuff like that. That's not allowed. All right? But if we're just doing wagers like this, right? This is not a problem whatsoever. Okay? So FYI, we're going to do it today. We're going to see how it goes. I'm excited for this. I do want to play a couple warm-up matches where I make my custom loadouts and we run through and I try to learn some of the maps. But then I want to do some of this. I want to see what wagers are you guys willing to challenge me with and go from there, right? I think it should be very fun and it'll add a new element to be playing Call of Duty outside of just trying to kick ass, okay? So I hope you guys will consider doing that and it should be pretty exciting, okay? No, wagers don't cost money. This is just you guys offering if you want to add support if I complete an objective, an optional objective. See? There you go. Man, my nose is bothering me. Hold on one sec. My nose is really bothering me today. Let me blow it. I think I've got a little bit of allergies.
Give me your money. Give me your money. Give me your money. Give me your money.
If he burps, we win.
Shades is good. I wear the bison hat today. I would prefer not to wear a hat playing Call of Duty today, just so I can focus on the game and try to get my bearings and everything. Once I get my bearings and I feel more, you know, more safe playing and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Then, perhaps. But for now, I just want to kind of focus on playing and learning the game today. So, all right. So we got a little bit of extra time. Does anyone want to chat? Does anyone have any topics you want to discuss? I'm open right now to talk before we jump into Call of Duty and then we get hyper-focused on Call of Duty, okay? Anything you guys want to discuss or talk about today? What's on everyone's mind? Yeah, we tried the engineer. It was in the running. It basically got the least votes. Sorry, I did try to put the engineer in there.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Oh my. Well, that's game. That is game. Because Brian has gifted members, and that means we have got a free space for that, and that is that. Thank you very much to Brian for gifting 5 members, and congratulations to all people for getting members. Chips. Well done to Gregory Lake, Mac Tyre, Evil ADR, the Dapper Dragon, and Not a Fox. You 5 have received memberships. Make sure you thank Brian for gifting you the memberships. That is giving us the full house bingo win, because we were one away anyway, and 5 members equals a free space. So
Burger.
there we go.
Full house? Oh boy. How exciting. Anyway.
Fantastic stuff indeed. Hooray, we're free. We're free. God almighty, we're free at last. Thank you, Brian. You freed us from the suffering. Let's go to live DSP and see how he's doing, shall we? Currently he's at 173, and he's only 12 minutes ahead of us, so he's probably not even started yet.
If so, I get it.
He's still doing the podcast. He's not even quit yet. Jesus, man, what is he waiting for? Whatever. No, we're done. We're done. We're not done, no. I was like, we're done with bingo. One bingo, hooray for that. He's banned Abidozi. But yeah, guys, there is one thing left to do on this very fine Friday, and that is for us to enjoy some marbles. Oh, I forgot to add. Hold on, my bad. So we go back here. We add the $10 because we won bingo. So we're up to 352 now. Hooray for that. And so now, guys, who all wants some marbles? Who wants to enjoy some random marbles and see if we can add some more bingo prize money to the bingo prize fund? Yes, let me get the marble set up. I'll be right back, and then we're going to have some random marble races to end off Phil's week of streaming. So, if you want to see some random marble races to end off the stream, I will be right back, and I'll get it all set up. I pressed the wrong button and pressed the bubble of that. My bad. I didn't mean to press that, but I pressed it. Get him, Jasper. Good cat. I didn't mean to press that. Good cat. Bugger. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Damn it. Alright, anyway, screw it. Let me try again. I'm going to get marble set up. We'll be right back.
And now I'm seeing so much clearer as I sit here staring into Dark Dave's mirror and all of my fears and all that I see. The raw DSP. Bottom leader, cult leader. It's 3 a.m. and I still can't sleep. I guess this is all I will ever be. This is just how time flows. Until it time goes. It's gonna take years of effort to try to dig myself out of this fucking hole. It really is. And it sucks. I hope that someday I'll get out of it. I don't know if I ever will. I may be living month to month, paycheck to paycheck, begging for fucking tips and shit on stream for the rest of my life. Like, it's been tough. You know, my life has been tough over the last decade. Yeah. You know, my life has been tough over the last decade. Business releasing, and I do still have it.
WWE champion time. Go.
It's the money, stupid fuck. I love it. Go. By eBay. Hell! It's been tough. I always think that it's my fault. Drinking gin. Yep, I'm toxic. I love Hulk Hogan's dick. My ass is so fucking stretchy. Oh, no, you didn't, you motherfucking piece of shit cocksucker. Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you. For now? Go. It's the money, stupid fuck.
$10,000 a month in expenses and only $5,000 a month in income, and net's about $35.
It's Kevin's fault.
The topic I want to discuss is depression. Depression is not a joke. It's not something to be joked about with. You are not alone. You are not a horrible person because you...
Alright, good people, we are back and we have some marbles ready to rock and roll and get on with things, but we need to pick the courses first, of course, and it's always a challenge picking the right course to go for. I mean, do we pick one that's like super popular, or do we pick one that no one's really played before? I don't really know what to go for. But how about you? Rainbow sounds nice. We have 223 marbles. All the new marbles have been added to the list. Let's go with this first one here. Average finish time of less than 2 minutes. It's made by a creator called Rababs, or RHA, I don't know. Rolling Relentless Rainbow. Let's see just how relentless it could be, shall we? And here we go. Spooky noises. Spooky noises, a big massive ball thing to drop down, and what is this? Does this move when you get close to it or something? There's a shark. There's a thing. There's why are we in a stadium? Is it a football stadium? Does anyone know what football stadium this is? This must be based on a real stadium in the world. This is a picture. This is a photo. Oh, we're in Russia somewhere. It looks like. It's so weird. So where's the goal? You go down here. You go there. You kind of get. There's a barrel there. There's barrels there as well. You go down here into the shark. You get put to the shark, it looks like. You go down here, and then you go through a portal, and the portal takes you somewhere here, kind of. And there's a strange thing here. And the goal, I imagine, would be... yeah. Right. Well, that's not very confusing at all. Let's just get on with it. 223 marbles, we only need one to finish, and we can add $10 to the bingo prize. And I never realised there was lasers of doom at the start as well. We have already lost a bunch of marbles. Man, I think this is lagging a bit. This is actually lagging a bit with how much stuff is going on here. What is going on? What is going on? Why? What's happening? I don't know. Where am I looking? Is anyone falling through? There's a whole bunch of marbles going over there for some reason. Is anyone making it through? Ethan Rumble went. I want to see. Is anyone making it through the portal? This portal here. Like you're there. You're not. You fell. We have some marbles that are still alive over here. Like Toxics, for example. Let's follow Toxics and the Dapper Dragon. We'll follow these two. What's happening here then? Let's see. Oh, it's one of these things. No! Dapper Dragon, follow you. No, you're gone as well. Wobbly, we'll follow you instead then. Because that was a bad bounce for both of them there. Oh my god, so you go through the portal and it can sometimes... Oh, that's a very mean portal. I think that might be it. I think that might be it. How has this happened? How has this happened? The last 5 marbles are all here, chilling. That's... Nah, that's it. But that's it, we're done. That's it, we're stuck. Well, map 1 was a fail. Map 1 was an absolute fail, but we've got 2 more. We'll have 2 more goes, we'll have 2 more tries. We will pick one which has had some good plays. How about this one? Evil Marble Challenge by Insane Mogwai. Also less than 2 minutes for average finish time, so fingers crossed. This one was at 30 plays, which is a good sign. So, it sounds familiar. 666 at the top there. Evil, I guess. Oh, colours everywhere. And the wind's over there. It tells us in the distance. What are you looking at? Let's see what happens here. So they go down here and they get dropped into a can and then they get yeeted over there. So Gregory Lake is the first one to make it to the tubes, but will he be the first one in the can? And no. It looks like it. He's about to get yeeted, and there he is, Gregory Lake. He somehow avoids all these lasers. Tacozilla also doing well to avoid lasers. Div Ever 2. Oh, let's catch up. Baron. The Baron's doing well, but the Baron's dead. Tacozilla though is gone. Ulapops has gone into lead. And is still alive here somehow. Oh, that's a bad sign. Oh, that's evil. The hammer hits you back into a floaty thing, and you can die because it'll just make you float forever and then drop into your doom. Like, Ulapops is dead, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they're gone. Right, so who's all where? We've got Kaneki J is here. There's a spooky sound somewhere. Not sure where that came from and why. But we're going to follow Kaneki J. And we'll see if they can survive this particular... Francisco Ramos Mejia is also there at the same time. And they survive, but... Oh, not again. Not again with these evil little flotation things, but... Francisco, can you make it through? Can you make it through, Francisco? No! You get a second chance. Oh, please drop kindly. Great! Francisco has made it through. No, they've not. They're going backwards. Please don't go backwards. We have a chance. We have a chance. No, the finish was right there. Oh, you need a... Oh my god, what a ridiculous course this is. Hell Denson is dead. Romance Rosalina is dead. And Twertriconis just doesn't want to play. He's rolling, but he's not moving. Yeah, another trap. He's the last marble alive and he doesn't want to go anywhere. After seeing what happened to all of our marbles, I don't blame them. Well, that's two busts essentially. We had two courses, two races, and two flops or whatever. We need to bounce back here. We need to bounce back here. Let's see. Blasting aggressive attack. Pimp Mayoshi. 55 plays. Quite a popular one. We'll try this one. Let's see if we can get somebody to complete this. This will be our last course. We need, if we get anyone completing any of these 99% elimination courses, we add $10 to the bingo prize. Oh, I remember this. Oh, I remember this one. This one was brutal. We've played this one before, a while ago. And a lot of marbles got stuck here. In this corridor thing, tons of marbles got stuck. You know what? Nah, we're not playing that course. We are not playing that course. We're playing a different one. That one was quite broken before. I remember it. No, we're not doing that. We're not going to hinge all our hopes on a very broken map like that. If we know it's broken, we can bail from it, so we're going to pick something different. How about... I don't know. Fine. This one. New ancient map. I mean, it's new and ancient. Let's see what this is going to look like. So, a big massive Plinko style thing. Hello, kind of interesting looking course. There's two different ways you can go here. I wonder which way is faster. This looks like a normal kind of course. I mean, it looks challenging, but this might be good. And the fact that you've got a variety here, because you've got two different ways the marbles can go. Bro side, Phil going down one side, and you got Z0 and all that going down the other side. You would think this way would be faster, because they're ahead here. But they gotta go down all this thing here. Oh, this is interesting. As things stand, this way is definitely faster. But there's an elevator here which can slow people down. People can catch up over there. But it doesn't look like they're going to do it. Joshua Huff here is the one that is further ahead. And they are now on a downward trajectory. As marbles are dying. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What's going on? Kinda Sav and Varg Overfall. Oh, I see. I see now. What's happening over here? Okay, they're not even down yet. Bloody hell. So is anyone dropping into like the finish or whatever, or nah? I wasn't sure if people were going to drop into finish or not randomly, but no, who's popping is dead. Like, we've still got a lot of marbles alive, but I'm just trying to keep tabs on who's all doing what. And what about all these marbles up here? Are they just stuck up there? They're starting to come down now. What about these marbles? These marbles are going to drop into here, I imagine. Yes, and then drop down there. And then pop right down here. Oh, there's no guarantee to win from there. You need to follow it at a good angle. Oh, that is cruel. You make it all that way and there's no guarantee you're going to finish. Oh, that is cruel. We still have 80 odd marbles left alive, but as you can see, you need to come at a certain angle to try and get the win here. If you dropped on the left hand side there, you're kind of gubbed. All the marbles that went down the alternative route now have a chance. And they might be better placed to actually fall through at a better angle. We don't know that for sure, but I guess we're going to find out soon. Kim the Spud looks like they'll be the first one to have a go here. As they're dropping down, but they're going to drop down at a good angle. You want to drop down from the right hand side and let it push you over to the left. Wobbles are just falling to their demise. We're down to the last 30 marbles. 29, 28, 27. I'm still alive somehow. I'm going to queue to follow myself and see what I do, but I don't want to miss somebody potentially winning. Kyle is by just the way the course is going down the wrong side. Roach bait! Oh, they were so close. Me, I'm not close at all. Oh, I thought somebody got it. I thought somebody got it. It must have fell to the side, the back here. Oh, this is a cruel course. This is super cruel. Heather P is still alive. Now that is a rarity. Does this go almost? Needhog almost golden spoon? Not quite. Heather P is now gone. And I think these are the last marbles here. We've got 2 more to go. And they're both up here at the same time. Genome's along by the back here. Dips is ahead of him, and Dips will have a go first. We'll follow Dips first in their attempt to try and complete this extraordinarily challenging course. Will they make it? Will they make it? Will they hell? Oh, see Genome get. This is the last chance. This is the last chance. And they're gone. Damn. Well, it was over try. At least we got every single marble make it to the end to meet their demise. We tried, we failed, but hey, that was an actually interesting course for sure. Quite a unique one. But yeah, that end is brutal. That end is brutal as all hell. But it is what it is. We couldn't win. But we'll try again next time on a Friday. That will bring an end to the bingo. That'll bring an end to the stream, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. If you guys are curious, we can go to live DSP and see how he's doing.
Wait, I couldn't even tell.
$175 and he died straight away. Should we see how good or bad Phil's playing?
Bravo lost. Controlling Bravo.
So his team's winning right now.
I have an RCXD.
All locations secured. Hold your positions. We're losing Charlie.
I want to see his stats. He just
claimed
losing Bravo.
He just claimed Charlie. How did he start losing?
Marking target location.
Sheesh. Oh no, that shot. That person Phil is so bad at aiming. I'm not just saying that to be mean. There he is. It's like, what am I going to do here? I'm going to start shooting miles away from them. Oh my god, and finally start aiming.
Hostiles gone.
I want to see stats.
They're taking all zones.
Nice one, Phil.
They're taking C. Lost A.
See you tonight for Sonic. Sounds good, Captain. Sonic X Shadow premiering tonight on my late stream. This is my first stream.
Who fucking cares?
Sniper's dead.
Nice.
You can come out now. Losing B. RCXD moving out. Securing Alpha.
God, look how this thing drives now. It's wild.
Location secure. Maintain current posture.
Oh, come on.
Chocolate Phil Barrett driving the RC cars too.
We're losing Alpha.
I think they destroyed my mind too. They're a bunch of jerks. What? Don't ask me how I died before him. Charlie. That made absolutely no sense.
It made sense to me. You're bad at the game.
Complete nonsense. It was going back to classic stuff people liked from old Call of Duty, so maybe the prestige system is back now.
Securing B. Frag going out. All locations locked
That's
down.
bullshit.
Dig in and hold them.
How's it bullshit? You actually done well. You took it like 3 people. By the time you killed a third person, somebody killed you. That wasn't a terrible thing to get going there, but you stormed them by yourself. You were out in the open, you were quite exposed, and yes, you got caught, you got flanked essentially. So yeah, you kind of did it to yourself. You done well a little bit there, but then you can't just put yourself completely out in the open, so that was bound to happen.
Losing A.
Faithin, how's it going? Faithin131, 24 months. As a member on YouTube, loving your spooky playthroughs you've been doing. Thank you, Faithin. Me too.
Who cares? Nope.
Co-working.
There you go.
I just bounced the grenade off the wall in front of me.
Wait, Phil just bounced the grenade and... Hold on. Oh, I need to see this epic grenade throw.
Working.
I didn't...
Hold on.
Easy target.
What's your
So the enemies over there. Great.
fire?
Let me press the grenade button.
Sniper working.
Hello, wall.
I just bounced the grenade off the wall in front of me.
Alpha.
His team are crushing it. Look at his score. Jesus, man.
Oh my god. So basically he's a sniper. All he does is sit there in that room and I fucked him up.
Taking Bravo underway.
It bounced.
We're losing Alpha.
It's a bad throw, Phil. I wonder if he knows you're coming. Hold on, I thought that was somebody in the left there, but it's just some sort of fucking kit. I thought Phil like walked by somebody if I realised it.
Taking B.
You're losing it though, Phil, you're losing it.
B.
So it's fine for Phil to count.
Alright.
Lost C. Lost B.
Nice.
How does Phil get away with that? Bloody hell.
Spring mine down. Controlling Bravo. Losing A.
Already dead.
I'm on the objective. B.
Oh, come on. That's such baloney. I had it too, man.
No, you didn't. You clearly didn't have it time.
Got their long gun.
Wow, I died instantly. You saw that? I went right down, right away.
That was a heavy caliber bullet, it looks like.
How'd they stand next to the mine? I am Cove. Thank you for gifting a sub over on Kick. I appreciate that.
Taking Bravo underway.
Right, it's almost over. I think 200 is on it, so it's almost over.
I definitely need attachments and stuff right now. Just starting off with nothing. It's very hard to control these guns, but I'll get better over time. Plus, this is the starter assault rifle. I'll probably get the hang of other ones further in.
Zone C
Seriously? It kept saying I was hitting, and the guy never died. Whatever you say.
You killed someone though, Phil. I showed you.
You're in?
Zone C.
Look at his feet. Phil killed somebody.
Seriously? It kept saying I was hitting, and the guy never died. Whatever you say.
Sniper working.
What's I supposed to do there? It wouldn't even throw it. Throw the grenade, stupid. Well, we dominated.
It's over, and here's the score screen. Phil was the second bottom in his team. Would you look at that? Second bottom. He had 3 captures, which was basically the lowest tier as well. I mean, everyone. Second to last. The joint lowest captures. And barely above last place for the objective score thing as well. He was heavily carried there by those top 2. For sure. But yeah, go on, Phil. Brag about how amazing you are at the game.
How was my kill death ratio?
Hell of an effort,
Oh, good.
everyone.
1913. A positive kill death ratio to
Where does it say that? Am I missing where it says the kill death ratio? Oh, fuck me. I'm looking here. Like, where is it? It says it right fucking here. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Jesus. Where does it say that? And the big massive numbers on the screen, maybe? Whatever. So yeah. $180. Phil's happy. He's going to be getting bounties going soon and all that jazz as well. Guys, I'm going to wrap things up there. Thank you very much for joining me for some bingo antics. We've got a full house today. And that is fantastic. It's always good to end Phil's working week on a full house, you know, so we're going to the weekend full of positivity and all that jazz. I am going to end things there. I will live redirect everyone to Broside Phil stream. He is not covering Phil's restream today or whatever. He is instead doing things like covering This Is How You Don't Play, whatever. It's basically a nice little distraction from current day Phil and all that jazz. So yeah. But guys, thank you very much, as I said, for joining me for some bingo antics. Thank you very much as well for keeping writing the bingo card, for being here in general as well, and also for the contributions as well. It is very much appreciated. I'm going to end how it always ends, by putting notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. But guys, thank you once again for being here. Enjoy the rest of your Friday as well. Enjoy your weekend too. I will see you all on Sunday for some robust bingo antics, and we get to hear about Phil's crappy day off. But until then, have a good one, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money, when you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, money.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah.
These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.